Ryan is
Wait, I didn't finish what I was saying.
Well, you're going to be in the stream saying it.
I didn't. Okay, I just wanted to say that Sarah's situation is a lot more gray than I thought. So I can't speak for like what was the right decision. I at least just personally don't agree with with what she did.
Here, when you look at
That
a cloud
makes me
sky,
sad. Andrew's on my side, but it makes me sad.
I don't agree.
you look at a cloud sky, you cannot actually point out the exact color it is because it's on such a vast shade of gray to white that you simply cannot say exactly how gray or how white it is. But you can point out in objective terms when one is more gray or when one is more white.
If
I have a more important thing to say.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
go ahead, brother.
Yes.
How do I open my character sheet?
Okay, let's go into
That is important.
So, Star
That's
Wars 5e
I
website.
admit that's pretty good, pretty important.
It's a pretty good reason.
all right, so I'm going to start the recap.
Pretty accurate.
Tell them how to do it.
I just put Kyle and Ryan down in chat to take care of it. Recapping session of Project Restoration. Last session, you guys started your first series, I should say, of missions. Each of you was given designated missions that you were sent to take care of on the planet of Cathar, which has recently, more or less recently, in the past few years, has been bombarded, detonated with nuclear weapons, other weapons of terror used against them, and just completely all around genocided. To a point of almost extinction. And if it wasn't without your guys' ship bringing a lot of the surviving members of the population back, there might not be a Cathar people if you guys don't succeed. You guys have been sent to the city of... I have to find the name of the city. Ava, where you guys have been given a series of missions. The soldiers have been sent specifically to take care of an old military base, to try to find its remnants and try to collect anything that could be used for the up-and-coming possible militia that will be trained by the remaining Cathar people and possibly used to support any Republic troops there. The Jedi have been given a secret mission that entails something underground. Then, there was a mission designated to the droids, into Amun specifically, and what they need to take care of in the city as well. Overarchingly, though, you guys have been giving a few group missions. Search the city for anything useful. Place these small droids across the city in a triangle shape with one at the very center that will help filter out the radiation. This is to be done as quickly as you guys can. The longer you stay in radiation, the more your bodies become altered and changed by it. And of course, you guys have been asked to search the Rebel for any monsters, finding any way either... well, you guys have killed the monsters, so that's less of an issue. There's still some in the city, but after killing the Queen, it seems like you guys have at least taken care of that. Find any food or supplies, anything that can help with the rebuilding of this city. And with that, we find you guys in your new ship. After learning that Al's ship had been destroyed back on your guys' larger vessel, you guys have found a small YT-2400 that seems abandoned for the last perhaps 3 or 4 years that it may have been sitting under this Rebel. Looks like it was turned into a nest for the most part. You can see that its engines have been slowly being used. It seems like the fuel that has been inside of the tanks is long gone. But after siphoning through the ship, you guys have found some basic supplies that I listed off last session. With that, we will start the session on your guys' journey from the ship. And with now we need to decide between the two leaders, Els and Gildara. You guys are currently just about to enter a conversation of trying to decide where you should go next. To list off a few of the options of places that are still intact, there's a large communications tower. There are some storage areas that perhaps might be hidden within maybe some underground areas. There's an old military base. There's an old factory. And you guys have already searched through the landing pad.
Do you know which one would bring us closest to our thing that we have to?
You're not coming through, Kyle.
Do you know which one would bring us closest to that thing that we have to? Did you hear me?
Who is he talking to?
Or are you talking to Kyle?
I was talking to you.
Oh, to me? No, I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yes.
Hey, hi, what's up?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that sounds very awkward.
I wasn't sure if I had cut out or not. I was so confused.
No, I thought you were talking to Nikos because I set you and Gildara up for conversation, and then Nikos just stayed muted, and I was like, oh.
Yes, no, I simply wanted to ask you something beforehand.
Oh, which one would be closer to your guys' destinations?
Which one would be close? Like, which of the destinations is closest to the thing that we have to do?
So each of these large areas are actually very specifically around where you guys are going to be setting up these devices, just because they're like the main points within each area of town. So it's just useful for you guys to stop at these places while you're there. That's why specifically these are some areas you guys could go to. The closest one to you, in the closest spot that you guys could place your device, would be the old communications tower that lies a little bit over near you guys. It's over near these small landing pads that kind of scatter and cover across the planet. And to answer your question, Kyle, since that's not a secret, I don't believe, is Mandalore the Ferocious.
All right. And where is he located?
Huh?
Where is he located? Sorry.
You're not entirely sure. You're assuming it's been told that he's somewhere on the planet set up a small fortress for himself. But his exact location in the city has not been able to be determined. Otherwise, you guys could have just bombarded him from space, to be all completely honest.
Well, if he sent that transmission, then it's likely that he was at least at some point at the communications tower, so I believe we should head there.
Well, I see that this might be a good opportunity then. If the rest of my companions, and I look over at Wave and Umi, both of you are on agreement.
Whatever you wish, mister.
Wave will nod their head yes.
You'll watch.
I'm very sorry. I have to go. I'll be right back in just a second.
You can. Nick, you're going to watch
Yes.
as the moon kind of shambles over to you. In his kind of like awkward voice, he's just kind of go, I don't mean to bother you. I do want to apologize for any conflict that may have come earlier. I hope you know I'm obviously not here to wish any choices over what we're going to be doing. But I do have some bad news to report, at least for myself and perhaps for the rest of us. It seems that one of my droids has malfunctioned after repeatedly ramming his head into the side of the ship.
I see. So we're supposed to... I'm guessing you want us to go back up to the main ship?
No.
Or what do you want us to do?
I think that we should obviously take that smaller ship when it comes available for us to go back to the planet, or to the main ship, and I think we should leave this small droid there. He could be useful for parts at some point, but it seems like he's completely malfunctioned. This is me announcing that Peter's leaving the campaign, by the way. He's got stuff he's got to do. So.
I see. Sounds fair. If that's what your droid, you do what you wish.
Yes, the reason I'm telling you, though, otherwise I wouldn't waste your time, one of us is going to have to carry the other droids, as he's just going to open up this astromech, like cracking open like a shell, and you guys will see inside, other than the mortar shells that are lined up, are these 4 droids, these radiation filtering droids that he's been talking about. He's going to kind of bring them, and he's going to be like, I obviously can't carry them because I would get very tired, and a tired scientist is not a thinking scientist.
Got it, I'll carry him.
Oh, I wasn't... You don't need to take care of that. You're one of the leaders. We could pick, like, him, and then he's going to point over at Zeke. He's thoroughly useless.
First off, I'd like you to not call my men useless. Second off, off.
Is my voice mod on?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
it's great.
Second off, Zeke, do you think you could carry these, or do you want me to carry these? They're delicate. You do not want them to break or drop.
Do I have to?
No, that's why I literally offered Zeke that I would carry them.
Yeah, he did offer. We did agree that. I don't want to go against what you just said, but I believe in the proper vernacular, useless was the correct term to use.
I mean, I have some words in my vernacular to call you, but you don't hear me talking about it.
Very sorry, I'm back.
I don't particularly
Suggestion.
understand. I'm sorry. Mun usually have difficulty speaking with basic creatures.
This is a weirdly tense conversation. Just give me the droids and I'll deal with this.
Suggestion. Since it seems that nobody wants to carry these droids around, why don't I just carry them?
Well,
Zeke's gonna walk off and just be like,
I'm gonna tell you who's a basic creature. I don't know.
That's a good recommendation, HK42. How about this? I will give 3 of the droids to you, and I will leave 3 with Drask. That way, if something bad happens, at least we get a third of the city.
Wave is gonna pull on one of Umi's sleeves. Master, do you think I should help out?
I don't think that's necessary. We can leave those Republic people to take care of it.
Why is there a
We need
child
our hands
here?
free for it.
Republic people.
Wave is gonna hide behind Umi.
I never asked this earlier, but why, in fact, is there a child on a mission including radiation?
This is my Padawan Wave. They will take care of themselves.
Is this typical Jedi decision-making? Bringing children in the front?
Apparently.
Yes, it is. They are not a child, they're a Padawan.
Oh,
they're in training.
So, age is therefore changed by the Jedi. Are you future wizards?
I'm going to look the moon right in the eyes, and I'm just going to say, yes.
Roll persuasion.
Can I...
That's not deception?
Yeah, deception.
Is this true?
Okay. Roll insight.
Zeke peeks back in.
I think the kid's okay.
Not that I'm good at deception, because... Oh, God. Because I'm a Jedi, not a Sith. Alright.
Wait, that decides whether you're good at lying or not? My religion means I'm a good liar.
No, because dark side powers are based on charisma. So I have a high wisdom but a low charisma. That's what I meant by that.
So if you switch religions, you then become more athletic, or is that
18?
So
yeah, exactly.
Wade, you easily are able to
converted to Protestant, and I got ripped. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Wave, you're easily able to see through Umi's bolstering. Meanwhile, the Mun is very caught off guard and just going to go. Noted.
Wave's gonna be smirking behind Umi's back.
Yes, they're not basic creatures. They're not bound by normal laws, I'm sure. He's going to roll his eyes.
Yeah, the Mun's going to take note of that as well, and as you guys are continuing to make your way over towards the communications tower, he's going to go over and isolate Gildara a little bit. Not in a threatening way, he's just going to kind of tap your shoulder, and he's going to go, do you mind if I speak with you?
Of course, I don't mind. What is it that you need?
I was curious. Your Jedi powers is something that my people don't know much about. We don't typically have that many Jedi. Or at least we don't usually let our children go with strange people to other planets to train for the rest of their life, taken from their parents and, giving away all worldly goods. Is it contagious?
No, it is not.
When we were
You're
jumping
safe.
from the ship, I found myself floating.
Ah, yes. Yes, are you sure it wasn't because of a parachute?
No, I don't believe it was the parachute. My parachute did not expel. I found myself gently coasting down towards the ground, and then I set foot across the ground, and I felt lighter for a moment, and then it dissipated.
Interesting.
So it's not contagious?
No, it is not contagious. You cannot achieve manipulation over the Force by simply being near someone who can.
Oh, is that what it's called? The Force? It's interesting.
Yes.
That sounds like a fun phenomenon. I want to learn more about this Force. You there! He's going to point over at Wave.
They're still hiding behind Umi unless she's made Wave stop stepping on her robe.
No, she has. She's like pulled you out to her side.
Do
you know that you can't step on my cloak, Padawan, or I get tripped up and then I can't move.
I'm sorry, Master. I'll lift your robes up a bit and like stand behind you in that way.
As he reaches out his fingers, he kind of goes like this towards you as he wiggles each finger individually, Wave. As he's then going to back his hand up, pull out his data pad and begin writing in it. He's going to go, definitely not contagious, otherwise the child would lift it off the ground.
What was I supposed to do?
He looked like he was trying to lift you with the Force and see if he had any manifestation of it. Didn't seem like it went well. As he'll kind of walk back over to his droid, he's going to say, HK-42, we're going to add a new designation for you. Add it onto the back line. Data retrieval for Force users. Try to find more information about how they work.
Acknowledgement. Of course, one moment.
God, circuit updates always take so long. He's gonna like smack the back of your head.
It makes the apple like turning on, like the Mac.
Well, while that happens, I would like to take a moment to
What, Kyle?
While that happens, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate you on the previous mission for a job well done. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You've exceeded my expectations.
Who are you saying this to?
The Jedi.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah, now, just please do us all a favor and continue to do stuff like that, okay?
That won't be a problem.
On my command.
Of course.
Keep that in mind.
I think the swords and magic thing were cool.
It is pretty cool.
I like that Gildar laughs at that and Umi doesn't.
In a flirtatious manner, Umi, the Moon's gonna walk over to you as he spins his blaster. He's going to say,
sorry.
You know, I got a weapon too.
Can I trip him?
It shoots her.
You're not allowed to have a weapon, okay?
Yeah.
If you have a weapon on you, I swear.
I want to do it so Umi doesn't notice.
Roll sleight of hand, and then.
Okay, I want to roll perception to notice.
I want to shoot.
Okay.
I want to shoot the moon.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's not even allowed to.
I want to help
like with like his whole visit. Like, isn't he not allowed to have weapons? That's the whole.
Sleight of hand is the only roll you need to make. You're sneaking under his foot.
Okay, 16.
And this is with sight, correct?
This is perception.
Yeah, but like if this is a perception check that's based upon my vision.
Yeah, you're not smelling the feet.
Damn it.
Smelling feet.
Slip a grenade in his pocket.
So Umi, as you're standing there and this moon comes over in a flirtatious manner, spinning his blaster, you watch as it drops to the ground and fires up and burns a hole through your cloak. As he just slides in the dirt.
Can I take the weapon?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm going to have to mend this. Please refrain from being so clumsy next time, Doctor.
As you take,
the weapon?
Yeah, as you take the weapon, Els, the Mun is going to go, "Oh, that is Circa property. Please give that back."
You can get that back once you make sure to keep it on safety next time. As well as we're going to hold it on for a bit.
He's going to look at it a bit, and then I'm going to do a quick technology check.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah. What were you going to say, Zeke?
Can I take it from Els after he does that?
Sure.
11, right? So he's going to look at it a bit, and he's going to pull out one of the things, like dismantle parts of it, and he's going to hand it to Zeke. He's going, you can get it back when you learn how to actually fire a weapon.
How tall is
you not even have the safety on?
You know what? I have this for all my new recruits. I get out of my bag, gun safety guide for dummies pamphlet that I have 15 of in my bag as I hand it to him.
Yes.
There is a quiz on the back. I'd like to, when you are fully read, I'd like to witness you doing that quiz for me.
He'll take it from
you. Good to see that you came prepared.
Els, though.
I always come prepared.
You jumped a little too quick for me, Els. You did get information from that. It seems modified. You're not sure if it's illegally or legally, but it does seem to have modifications because there's markings that seem rubbed out.
How tall is the Mun?
The Mun, he's about 7 foot, 7'3", about around there. He's tall.
Oh, he's a dad. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're long. They're long. I'll send an image again and visuals of what they look like.
Like a stick bug.
Okay, I'm still longer than
over
him.
you.
They look like
I was gonna take.
They look like a human middle finger.
I was gonna take the gun from Els and then do like oh, if you can grab it, and but now I'm realizing
it's not gonna work at all.
Pull it down to his feet.
I could do that.
I go, oh, you want to take it? He just takes it from me. Oh.
You could attach it to the end of your sniper rifle and just dangle it up in the air, like point it up as high as you can. You'd be like, "Give it back."
I'm playing with 2 guns. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, but who does have his blaster still, or did you give it back, Els?
Els can have it.
I dismantled it and I handed it to Zeke.
No, Els can have it because I didn't know how tall the Mun was.
All right.
I'll hold on to it.
Wait, I just said I'd hold on to it.
I'll then keep it.
You have it.
I'm gonna look down at Wave and say, "Do you see these Republic officers can never settle on any agreements about things? They don't use communication. That's the best way to allow your emotions not to cloud your judgment."
Hey, I don't let my emotions cloud any of my judgment, and I start crying.
I don't mean to insult your perception, which I'm sure Jedi are legendary for, but I was a communications officer.
They're gonna.
I'm pretty sure I understand communicate.
Well, I'd expect better from you then.
Wave's gonna all of this and then look up at Umi and nod in agreement. Looking very serious.
We all had great expectations for this mission, and, well, they are surely dashed now.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend you. I was merely trying to teach my Padawan. That's my purpose in bringing them.
I can teach them some stuff. Hey, kid, you want to go shoot a gun?
Jedi don't shoot guns.
Are you sure? Useful skill.
Yeah, that's not very fun.
We don't use blasters.
Why do you limit yourselves?
It's not limiting oneself when we use such refined weapons with such a steeped history. It's a meditation to work upon one's light weapon. My light weapon, for instance, a Hikari Naginata, is actually been developed by my own hands through countless hours of meditation within the Force.
Roll perception for me.
Who?
Specifically Andy.
Can I completely ignore Umi and look at the kid and just be like, hey, do you want to shoot a gun?
Wave is gonna shake.
I'm sure that your weapon's very impressive, but can it hit a target from over 100 kilometers away?
Wait, what did Wave?
Is this a sight-based check or not for perception? Okay. Oh my god, I'm rolling awfully. That's an 11.
You watch as the Mun's walking over and he's going to say, "A light, what is it called?" As he's holding your saber, looking it over.
Don't touch it. You could hurt yourself.
I can't believe I have to do this. I take out another pamphlet of a soldier etiquette for dummies, and I hand it to the one. I expect you to do this one also before you approach and touch anyone else's weapons.
You're lucky you got that manual. I have my signature in that one.
Thank you, officer.
I'm surprised you even read it.
I'll just turn to Drask and say, thank you, officer.
As he reaches over...
Captain.
As he reaches over to take the pamphlet and add it to his collection of pamphlets, he'll hand you your weapon back and he's going to say, there's not even a way to turn it on anyways. See, it's effective. Must be some force thing.
She's just gonna, like, look at him and consider threatening him with this weapon, and then just breathe in and out. And just walk away.
Wave's gonna mimic the breathing.
Did Wave ever reply to Zeke asking to shoot a gun or no?
Wave shook their head no immediately. And like
Fuck.
walked away.
That's all I had in my parenting, in Zeke's parenting cat whatever. That was the only maneuver.
You know, it's not your fault. That was good, but that was good. It's just that the little duckling stays too close to the mom.
What if I shoot the mom? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That would
Ryan,
probably not help your chances with the duckling.
No,
The only thing that could stop the mom would be a doorway.
That's
you know, it's true, but God, as like a tall woman playing a tall woman character, that hurts me somewhere deep inside.
Oh God!
Real respect's
the
real.
tall girl movie.
God.
Jesus.
Oh my God! Wait, yeah. What's it called? Umi is just tall girl.
That is
Wait, that was
so
said
far from the truth.
Someone posted that in like session 1. I think.
I know.
Wait,
I know.
was it me?
People are just always going to talk about that movie around her, which is great. So that means people are just always going to talk about that movie around me, which is great.
No,
stop.
No love.
I won't bring
You don't know what it's like to be discriminated for being tall.
it's true.
Wasn't
I'm
it
discriminated for being short when I'm 5'10".
Me and Andy have had conversations about this. Because I also don't. Just tall life is hard. Tall life is hard.
It's true.
Especially with like. I don't want to wear cute things because I'm tall. It's just like makes me say it sometimes.
Andy looks cute in anything, so.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yes, you do, Ty.
Katie said I do. That's all that matters. All right. Continuing on. As you guys make your way to the communications tower, this tower looks ancient. It looks like it was built possibly hundreds of years ago. You can see the integration of a lot of the jungle's elements, including wood, perhaps even a bit of mud is used to reinforce the bottom area. But the top is completely Republic technology. Having a few of you worked in the military and many of you having come from Coruscant, at the least, you guys can recognize this structure as being something that was put here later. Once the Cathar got a little bit more ingrained in the Republic, it seems like they were adapted in with the technology of the society. Now, as you guys look at it, it looks like the Sears Tower, almost in shape, as it kind of reaches up to the sky and then kind of bubbles out into a bit of a semi-sphere-like shape at the very top of it. As you guys look at the bottom, however, it looks like the mud has taken a bit of the tower. Looks like it's sunk into the earth a bit. It's going to take a bit of ingenuity and perhaps some figuring out how exactly you guys will get inside.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing that.
Does it look like there are openings, like windows, higher up on the tower?
No. There's no entrances higher up on the tower except for at the very top.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was going to say. Can we not simply land on the top of the building?
Yes, but you'd have to get up there.
Don't we have a ship?
I thought it left us here.
Yeah, because that one is not fit for travel yet. The one that we found was buried under rubble, and I don't think it had any fuel. We walked here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is covered with mud.
I'm just trying to think. Because I don't have any like force jump powers or anything like that I could try to use to get up.
Would any of you like to roll intelligence checks, perhaps to get some ideas from the DM, or would you guys like to continue?
I have one thing I have an idea, but go ahead, Katie, first.
Oh, I just want to roll, so
You just want to roll?
Okay.
Or roll an intelligence check then for me.
Umi's gonna look at or walk over to Gildara, and she's gonna say,
"Yeah, you can roll it as well."
And she's gonna say, "Master, do you think that this is within our capabilities to level with the Force, perhaps?"
It is certainly possible. However, I think perhaps we should let the either the scientists or the soldiers figure this out. We are here simply to observe, as they have stated on the ship. So I suppose we should do just that and observe.
But wouldn't this be helping them in their task?
Oh, it absolutely would. If they need our help, we will be more than willing to.
Can I run over to the two Jedi talking and just be like,
"Hey, would you guys use your magic and throw me up there?"
I certainly can, yes.
Master, do you think this is wise?
Please.
Alright, let's just...
Please let them throw me. Please let them throw me.
Let us consider all of our options. Can I spend 1 minute to do a sage advice and give everyone proficiency in investigation?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So the next time that they make a investigation check, they get a +4.
That's gonna
nice.
It's gonna be very helpful.
And I think it lasts.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just the next time you do it. It doesn't have a limit.
Oh yeah, sage advice lasts a while. So
I suppose if there's really no other option.
Are you sure this is wise, Master?
I have an idea, perhaps.
Moon, the adults are talking. Oh. Moon, the basic life forms are talking right now.
He is going to reach his hand down and just slide your helmet up and off your head with like long gangly fingers, and he's going to bonk you on the head with it.
Can you please
wait,
not...
no, I don't want to do that. I'm fighting him. He's not taking my helmet off. I'm fighting him. What the fuck? He doesn't get to do that shit.
Roll athletics then.
Yeah, no one's pulling off Zeke's helmet. I gotta turn off the voice mod? Fuck that. Beat his ass.
Can I intervene?
No.
You can join the rolls, yes.
I'm not going to join it. I'm just going to stand directly next to them and see how far Zeke goes.
Oh,
I'll be there also.
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Oh, sick. That's my highest stat.
I will observe as my master told me to.
Oh, we all just watching them beat up this guy.
That's going to be
his lunch money, Ryan.
25.
I thought you were joking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a +6.
How?
Fuck.
Wait, how do you have a +6 to strength?
No, I have a +6 to athletics.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I have a +2 to strength, but I have +6 to athletics.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I have a.
Oh.
Because what's called, like I have a +6 to tons of intelligence stuff.
I was so scared. I was like, I don't remember telling you that you could go above 5. I was so frightened.
No, I have an expertise in it.
So, yeah, you're easily able to rustle the helmet from him and pull it back down to your head before it even slopes off.
Next time you talk to me, buddy, this basic life form's gonna kick your ass.
Oh.
He's gonna like tap his fingers together very closely, each one hitting the other. And he's going to say, "My apologies, but let me speak. I do have an idea."
Before I let anyone speak, I can't believe I have to do this. 3 pamphlets usually mean a detention form. As I hand out good teamwork for dummies. As I give it to the Mun and I give it to Zeke. You've done this 3 times, Zeke. I hope you remember that.
Drask, I still have my copy of this one.
Okay, good. Put mine back.
Zeke is a gem.
So, your Jedi are known for your weapons, correct? Your lightsabers, I think they're called.
I suppose.
Could you not just cut a hole into the tower, then?
We certainly could.
We could also throw this Zeke over here up onto the top of it, however.
That one.
I do believe that would actually be a good first try, because if we can take care of things quicker by launching him instead of waiting for the however long it takes for you to cut, that might go well. Here, and he's going to hand his parachute over to you, Zeke. And he's going to say, I never end up using mine, so you can use my parachute in case you fall.
Thanks.
Before that happens, I just want to hand him the... how high is it going to be thrown? Is it about 50 feet?
The tower is about 100 feet tall.
Okay.
Oh.
Does anyone else have 50 feet of rope?
I got some.
All right. I was asking if anyone had 50 feet of rope.
I'll hand my 50 feet of rope over.
All right, he's going to hand it to Zeke. He's going to be like, all right, do what you do best.
This is the wire, correct? Your guys' tension wire? Or whatever it's called?
Oh, yes.
I guess.
Fiber cord is what it's called.
Yeah, fiber cord. Cable. Fiber cable.
Whatever sci-fi bullshit name it has.
Yeah, your guys' fiber cord attaches pretty easily. There's little extensions on each end that kind of use like almost a super-powered mini magnet that connects the two together.
I would like to point out before we make any final decisions, Colonel, that while we can throw Zeke, it may not be wise. There are multiple factors to take into consideration, but we certainly can.
I just asked you if you thought it would be wise, and you didn't say anything.
No, I didn't, because I was hoping one of them would interject with worry, but that didn't happen.
I have calculated the risks.
You Jedi, I do this all the time.
I will say I've calculated the risks, and the risks to 99.3 of us is good.
I would like to also mention, Master, that this place has probably been a hotbed for Mandalorian activity. If they sent a message to us, it was likely from here. The only way to make sure that there are no traps is to send them in a way that they would never expect. And believe me, they may be Mandalorians, but they're not that stupid.
That's where I come in.
Precisely.
Wave is gonna start practicing with their lightsaber, just like a bit away from the group discussing this.
Oh, the fight like Umi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be doing something else during this long talk about what to do.
The one's going to say, if you launch him at perfectly a 7 would be on the ground, 70-degree angle upward at a perfect acute launch, it should be enough to get him at least 90% of the way up. If he is able to be strong enough to climb his way up, which was proven by me testing with his helmet how strong he was, you're welcome, it should prove that he seems strong enough to climb up the top of the tower.
Very well. It's up to you, Master.
Well, I'll wait for the order, I suppose, from the Colonel.
No order, we do it. Let's go!
You have the go-ahead.
All right, then.
Roll a force check for me, Gildara, and roll a con save for me, Zeke.
Can I assist in this?
You can give advantage to Gildara. The con save is to
Cool.
see if you fall, if you die.
Since we've made a decision, can Wave be there to try to catch them if they fall down?
I will give you something that is the closest I can give to that, because that would just kill you as well.
I'm not a bad uncle.
I'll let you give a
Oh,
plus.
yeah.
When I stack initiatives in Star Wars, I don't mind adding players adding a +2 to a roll. Since there's 3 force users, you guys could do One person making the check, someone giving advantage, and someone giving +2 if you'd like to give +2.
Yeah.
So all three of them are
Cool.
working together with the force.
And then that's a 19.
Okay.
I'm glad we had all three things. I'm glad we had all three things.
Good.
I'm rolling a con save, correct?
Your con save is unnecessary. As the three of them, as you jump, like run and jump and say, yeah, let's do it now, you like jump in the air, right as all three of them push their arms back and then give you a shove with the force. As you do so, you are launched up into the air. This is going to be reduced damage if you pass an acrobatics check. Since they're launching at the building, there's still a chance that maybe you don't take falling damage, but you are taking launch damage. I don't think you'll die from this, but I do need an acrobatics check to see how much damage you take, whether you take half or take all of it.
That is a 16.
Okay. You take half.
Fuck.
That's good, though.
Is it?
Do we see that it was
We don't
successful?
know what that number is. Half
What's
could be
your-
50.
what's
I
your
don't
max
know.
That's right.
My max HP is 31.
All right, so even full damage wouldn't have outright killed you. You only take
Sick.
17 damage.
Uh.
Which you would have
Holy
taken
fuck.
33. As you are force launched up in the air, you smack against the wall of the tower. Now I need an athletics check for you to grab onto the tower enough. You didn't get him 20. 20 would have gotten you right in the door. Since you got a 19, you're like really close to the door. All you have to do is make an athletics check for me to climb in there.
And then roll athletics. Oh, yeah. It's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural. You guys
Heck yeah.
watch as Zeke reaches down with a small thumbs up as he climbs up the tower and gets inside of the door.
Can I say something to the moon?
Yeah.
He's going to turn. He's going to go up to go. You called him a basic creature before, yes?
Yes, but before you finish what you were going to
Exactly.
say, I don't consider stones
He is a basic creature, and that is why he is so effective. Each one of us has one purpose, and we fulfill that to the utmost maximum. So before you go on with your ideas and your thoughts about how we should be running things, focus first on fulfilling your purpose, your machine function. Understood?
Yes, Colonel, but I will retort. I do not congratulate the stone for being catapulted. As he'll walk over towards the tower.
Excuse me. Actually, you cannot actually retort for L's. You have to finish that one pamphlet on teammate work before you do that. Just want to state the rules since you have now the pamphlet in your
He
ownership.
will hand you back.
Yes. Can you give him the pamphlet about respecting your superiors as well?
He is actually.
Oh, I actually have that one.
As you're saying that, he is actually going to hand you back all 3 pamphlets, of which he's going to make the rolls on how good he did right now.
You had to do those in front of me, and I was not paying attention. These are now invalid.
What score did he get?
He was technically in front of you the entire time, so he did do the correct thing.
Has to be monitored watching.
What score did he get? That's important.
Nick, your mic, by the way, is...
Oh, thank you.
Flipping around, yeah.
Called me a rock.
What was his score?
I rolled that wrong. 1 second. I thought I could roll them all in order.
Brian, you're not a rock. You're like Buzz Lightyear at the end of Toy Story 1.
We missed the truck.
On the gun, he got a 13. On the weapons, he got a 15. And on the bullying Zeke, he did get a 20.
That 13. He's not getting his gun back.
Here, you did almost acceptable. He's going to give him half the gun.
He'll take the power cell. He'll take the power cell. That's something he can use.
Sure, I'll give him that because I'm generous.
Okay, you still do have to. I will let this off a slide. Usually it is a monitored test taken because I do not want you to be using your droid by any chances or have any chances of using your droid. However, you do have to now take the Respect Authority for Dummies pamphlet, so here you go.
Although, to be fair, if he was using his droids, I don't think he would have scored so low on some of those.
Not to be rude, but again, as we've talked about before, is he's going to hand you back your authority pamphlet and pat your hand as he places it in. He's going to say, technically, I do not serve the Republic in this endeavor. I serve Circa Corporation. I am simply here to assist the mission and to take care of the science things. Though I appreciate your direction, I do not need to take this. As he's going to walk over towards the tower now and start climbing up the rope.
Fulfill your purpose, and you will not have to.
Surprised he got a 20 on the teammate one, to be honest.
Yeah, that was very surprising, actually. Although, to be fair, that just makes it worse. It shows that he knows what he's doing wrong, and he does it anyway.
You gave the scientists a test. He passed it.
I did not pass the use of his blaster. I'm sorry.
He's now going to... Well, I mean, that one I didn't use intelligence for, because you don't use guns. I use his dex. His athletics, however... You guys watch as he gets about 50 feet up off the ground. And then you watch as he begins to slide slowly back downwards. He tries to scamper upwards. He doesn't fall, but he just stops about middle way up. Somebody will have to attempt
affirmation. Keep going, sir. You can do it.
He's going to use that as advantage. You must be swift as the coursing river. He uses that as advantage. He got one higher. He went from a 2 to a 3. He like scooches his way up like he's the nerd in gym. He doesn't make it much higher.
Can Wave go about?
Observation. I see your calisthenics have been doing wonders.
To try to push him up while Wave is also going up.
You guys watch as Wave goes up. Do you want to use the Force to push him, or do you want to use athletics?
Probably the Force.
Yeah, I'm looking at your athletics too. That's a good idea.
I was hoping Wave was just gonna be strong Padawan, and just lift him on one hand.
I'm not strong Padawan. Sorry. Do I have to roll athletics though to get up there?
Yeah, you do have to make an athletics check up the climb up.
Yeah,
that's fucking great. Yeah, you're easily able to climb up. You show this guy up quite easily.
And then do I need to roll to help Force?
Yeah, make a Force check.
The child is most athletic.
You guys watch as...
yes, they are.
You watch as
I told you they could take care of themselves.
You watch as Wave does
I never doubted it.
One hand 2-foot climb up the rope. And then you guys watch as with the other hand, Wave just uses little pushes with the Force, slowly ushering him up as if he's doing it. And he thinks he's doing it. He's going like, "Thank you, HK. Your positivity has helped me make my way up farther. I'm glad they sent me your medal."
Seems your Padawan has quite the adequate for teamwork as well.
Yes, I would say so. They are very good at working together with people.
I see.
Nice job, kid.
So as the two make it up to the top, as they enter in, Zeke and these two, as you guys look on the inside of this tower, it's not empty, but it looks like no one's really been in here for a long time. You guys could see the whirring of the technology and computers all around you. If you guys would like to begin with your investigation checks, the others, as they make their way in, may start investigating as well as you guys go through the tower.
I'm waiting until Bildara and Jumi get up.
Okay. Zeke, would you like to make investigation check?
Instead of investigating, can I look for threats or just be on alert on guard mode?
That would be perception check then.
Okay.
But Ryan, you do have a +4 to your next investigation check, though.
Yeah, but we're the first ones in there. I want to secure the room before people start coming in and investigating.
Understandable.
That's my job here. That's what I'm doing.
We're all cogs in the great machine of life, right, Ty? Just
Yeah.
doing our part, though we can't see
Andy, don't
the
make me
grand
cry.
design of the machine.
Don't make me cry, Andy. All right.
We all lift together.
So who's going up as Ryan's making a perception check? Who's going up the rope next?
I'll be going up as soon as I can.
I'll go. Let Els go first.
All right.
I'll help Els though.
Yes,
I'll like give him like a push up.
All right. So
Do I have to roll athletics?
So Els will have advantage and Drask will have disadvantage.
Oh, I was just gonna help him first, like kind of up the first few bits, and then I'll go next.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just let you use the help action for that then. So you'll just have advantage, Els.
Okay.
Can we be like?
I got a 14.
Like in case anything happens.
Yeah, you can watch and keep your force ready to like try to save it.
I got an 18 on my climbing.
You're doing fine. Roll investigation for me as you're going up though. What'd you get for your perception, Ryan?
14.
14. As you kind of start going through the tower, most of the threats seem to be Gundark eggs. You're easily able to kind of like, I don't know if you'd want to stomp them or like crush them out as you're going down through the tower or not.
Definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Commit
Kill
war
the
crimes.
babies.
Commit war
Just
crimes.
pulls out like mini flamethrower.
Yeah.
This is how I look
Exterminatus.
walking the hall, stomping
Oh,
the
we don't have
eggs.
Groovy. We don't have Groovy playing. That's very sad. Let's get Groovy playing.
I got a 15 on my investigation.
That's perfect. Okay. Just gotta give me a second to get some music playing.
I'll use this second to, on the stream, look at Nick and say, I love you.
I love you too.
On the stream? How scandalous.
Yeah, it's so scandalous. Jesus Christ.
It is. That's definitely the most scandalous thing I've done in front of our friends.
Wait.
Yeah, definitely.
On that note,
definitely not that fucking.
how is your athletics?
So you got an 18 on your way up, and then you got a 15 on investigation. As you're looking, Els, at this tower, you see what looks like a heavy amount of claw marks on it. It looks like possibly the Gundark have made their way into this tower at some point. For what purpose, you're not entirely sure. But there's something else, too. It's not just the scraping of its like claws. It also looks like there's been metal against metal. Perhaps something with using a weapon to climb, or maybe a ship bumping into it. But it's all the way up. Every time you see a little bit of Gundar scratches, you'll see in a quicker, like smaller distance between each other, little metallic marks. Some of them look like they go off to the sides too and duplicate at some points. But it looks like they go up into the tower as well.
Alright, can I privately contact the other troopers?
Yeah. Make a technology check to use your comm only to them.
You know how in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord is going around like kicking the small creatures?
Mm-hmm.
How much did you get?
That's exactly...
I got an 8.
Yeah, you only contact the troopers.
Alright.
Just so
Please
you
be
know,
careful.
HK42, this signal also comes through to you.
To me?
Yep. So everything Els is
Okay.
about to say you hear as well.
Stay alert. There's something not right about this place. Looks like there's both Gundarks and something else in the area.
What does it appear to be?
Something metallic. Could be a ship, could be a weapon, be a droid for all I know, but might still be here. Be careful.
I'm currently working on crushing the eggs, so I've got that
You know
covered.
that is a war crime, right?
Not a war crime. Gundarks aren't protected people.
Drask, I skipped that part of the book.
Oh God!
Oh my
Skip
God.
the war crimes section.
I mean,
I'm
so
joking.
Jedi.
I'm joking.
You will see Drask kind of the anime kind of like blue kind of like lines down, just like oh my God. At both comments, just at both comments.
Your scales.
Drask, I can't see you on the radio, but I'm assuming you're disappointed in me. I'm joking.
Drask, your scales
thank God.
tilt on end a little bit as all of them kind of lift up like
Yeah.
goosebumps.
Oh thank God! Oh thank God you were kidding! Oh my!
As you
Oh.
make
Okay,
your-
just I'll be up there in a bit. I'm gonna help out the Jedi.
As you make your way in, Els, As you look inside, it looks like the communication center of this tower is at the very top. You can see this room is filled with a massive assortment of computers and other pieces of technology, but there's also a thick residue of flesh and goo that is kind of attached to the walls underneath the computers. You can see these Gundark eggs that have been plopped there, pressed all against the walls, and every single one of them is cracked. And you can hear on the steps a sound as you're going, as it seems like you can hear in the distance Zeke cracking more and more eggs.
Alright, try and keep it down a bit. I'm going to go to the top and see if I can access the logs.
Roll a technology check for me on regular roll. Regular technology check. 17. As you tune into it, you hear that message you heard repeating over the radio earlier of that message that the Mandalorian had been leaving. But it's a lot more garbled now. It seems like the tower has lost a lot of its connection to whatever that source may have been. Any small radio module or anything that might have been there letting them contact you guys, particularly, seems to be in distance from this tower. This, however, you'll notice a module on the tables. When you pick it up, you look it over, and if you've ever seen this, there's these devices you put on your car that are supposed to make like a sound when the wind goes through them that keeps deer away from your car. This is almost a technological version of one of those. It seems like a device that will keep creatures from a certain distance from this tower. But it looks like it's been removed. It's still sitting there, though. It can be easily re-implanted if you wish to do so.
Fantastic. Alright, I still have the communications channel open with the others, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. I've found some sort of item that appears to be able to repel the Gundarks. I'm going to insert it. Make sure that nothing happens. You have all of the others in your lines of sight, right?
Els, I also found something that repels the Gundarks.
And then he shoots.
If you say you, I swear to God.
You hear the gunshot over the radio.
Please use your feet. That's too loud. Alright, I'm going to be doing it in 3, 2, 1. And he's gonna turn on, what's it called? It's gonna be a Jurassic Park style with the, and they're turning on the, power room. Yeah, you got it, Iron Man. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it on.
Alright,
Getcha.
so, as you activate this tower, you'll hear this sound begin to ring. As it's going off, you can hear it very faintly. The only person it's really going to affect, Gildara, this sound is fucking terrible. Same for you, Umi. It seems to be affecting you guys a bit more since you're aquatic. It's almost like an echolocation-like sound. Surprisingly, though, Wave, this sound isn't coming through to you at all. You don't even hear it. You don't pick it up whatsoever.
What about Drask?
Drask is fine. Drask
Do I
is
get anything?
aquatic. He's
Great.
just a lizard man.
What's that noise?
What noise?
Master, do you hear it?
I do, yes.
As you guys on the ground hear this, you'll hear the town begin to shift. It seems like there's thousands of little footsteps happening at once. You guys, as you're standing next to this tower, are going to watch a literal swarm of these Gundark that were in the city begin to run past you. In a horde, they've been traveling by. I'm gonna need some dexterity saving throws or athletics checks from the party at the bottom of the tower to try to get away from this stampede.
Oh, I'm screwed.
No, you're in a tower.
Right,
This
no,
is a
no,
long
you're
shot.
in the tower.
I'm
not.
in the tower crushing Gundark eggs. What do you think's gonna happen?
No, they're all leaving out the bottom because I turned on the repeller.
No, they're not leaving
It's
at the
like
bottom.
the
They're
sunburst.
No, they're leaving from the city.
Yeah,
and
they're coming from
trampling
everywhere.
past the tower. It's all of us on the ground that are in danger. Can I go for a wild shot here? You can turn this down, Ty, if you want.
Yeah.
But can I attempt to like do some sort of like force thing, like where like I try to like keep them away from me, or like just like something like, you know, like reaching out with the force and trying to like just like I'm trying to like, you know how like there's like the things where like in like the sci-fi movies where like the people like use like the psychic capabilities to make the ants like move around a certain object or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's from the Indiana Jones movie.
It is in Indiana Jones. You're right.
Crystal Skull.
It is in Crystal Skull. Can I Crystal Skull this, or is that not possible?
Those are real.
Have any?
Oh my god!
3 spells. I'll give. If you have any 3 of these spells, I'll give you the chance to do it. If you have anything that allows you to shield yourself, charm someone, or something that deals with animals, I'll let you do it. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be feasible for you. But it doesn't mean it wouldn't be feasible for Gildara if you have any of those options either.
The closest thing I have to shielding myself is battle precognition.
That would just mean you got an up and up on them in battle.
Right, exactly. So that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Then I'll just make what type of other check? Athletics, you said?
But you're in the tower, though.
Or acrobatics, I mean?
Yes, acrobatics or athletics.
Then I got it. Not great. Could I use kind of follow that idea with like shielding myself from?
What'd you say, Andrew?
Could I kind of hop on the train of thought Andy was having, and like I have the voltaic shielding spell, which is basically Armor of Agathis. Would that work? I don't know if I
The only problem
do
is
that.
you can't use the force. You know what I'll have
could
to
I
do?
basically like
Roll
stand there like
intimidation.
like a giant what?
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah, with that like glowing red light, you're buffling yourself. I can see that being an intimidating thing where they just don't want to be near you.
I'll just use the acrobatics instead. I'll just do that.
Okay.
Are they running into the tower, or are they running past it?
Around it.
Around it, okay.
The tower,
if they're
you are
running
at
into it,
100
I'm
feet
dead.
in the air.
They couldn't run into it because there's no door, remember?
Oh, the
That's how you
tower,
guys
I don't
could
know,
launch
over.
you up to the top.
I mean, they
If
could
they
charge
crawled in
into it,
somehow,
like
or-
they could bump into it. But
If there are eggs in there, I assume they know how to get in there.
they climb. It's already the check's
True.
already made. It's been told that they climb. That's a very safe place to keep their young because you have to go up a shitload of feet. But
Got
they
it,
don't even
okay.
care. This sound is making them run
God.
like crazy. So, Gildara, Umi, Drask, and HK42. Let's get checks from all you guys. Dexterity, acrobatics, or athletics, and then put them in game for me.
Did we long rest?
Yes, you guys did long rest, by the way. All of you are long rested.
Oh, long.
Oh, good. Very good.
Long rest. Also, so is HK just not doing anything about knowing what we're saying?
I haven't done anything.
Roll a technology check.
Okay, fair.
I don't
It's
know
not
if
like
anyone's
things that
supposed to
anything
know. I
important.
hear.
So 12, 17. What's Drask's?
I got a 25 nat 20.
20. Holy fuck, you're good. And then Gildara got an.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Fucking fabulous.
Nice.
yeah, Mufasa's dead. No.
I was gonna say, is it possible for me to sacrifice my own score, even though I didn't get very good? But is it possible for me to sacrifice my own score to help Gildara instead?
No. Because you already made a roll.
Okay.
Typically, I would say yes, like if you made the decision earlier. Just because
That's fair. That's fair.
you guys got very close rolls. If you got like a nat 20 or something like that, I would have said yeah. Like if Nick
Okay.
wants to roll again and give his nat 20 to Nikos, he can, but
No.
that's up to Nick. if Nick wants to try to save
I will
it.
not take it because Nikos
That's
doesn't want
fair.
it.
That's fair. I was just willing to take like a nat 1 to like try and just get Gildara to take half
Yeah,
damage.
I rolled. That's what I got.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's what she would try to do. But that's totally fair if she can't do that. If her roll is low enough that that's not within her capabilities, absolutely, that makes sense.
So
could I lean off the edge where the rope is and grab it and look at the people who are climbing it and be like, "Long live the king," and then can I throw them off?
Oh my god!
So the only people
Now
that make it,
getting workarounds.
the only people that make it onto the rope with this jump is going to be Drask and the HK droid. They're quickly able to begin climbing. However, Umi and Gildara, you guys aren't hurt, but you are pinned to the sides of this tower as they begin to, now that you guys are out of the way, their movements are almost fluid in perfect running motion around this tower. You guys are backed right up against the tower. As you're going to watch as it begins to shift a little bit downwards, almost, like they are beginning to ram into the tower itself. If you guys would like, you can attempt to make your second athletics or acrobatics check. This one's going to be a little bit harder, but if you guys don't want to do that, you could always attempt to just use your lightsabers to gain entrance as well. Either would be good.
Are we in immediate danger, or are they just running past us?
You're not in any immediate danger. They're just running by you. The real danger is this tower coming down, or them.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I was gonna turn to Gildar and say, "Master, the tower is sinking further. Can't we do something to try and stop it?"
Well, I mean, we certainly could. What? I as Nikos need a refresher. What are we trying to do here on the tower, specifically?
So this tower is one of the main points. You guys need to set one of these droids up to filter radiation from the town. It's also just good to check out some of these locations and make sure there's not anything you guys can use for the restoration effort here.
Just to say for Nikos, though, what I'm concerned about is the fact that my Padawan and all of the troopers are in or on this tower, and if it sinks or falls over, they're all going to probably die.
Mm-hmm.
Did that answer your question?
I don't think it will sink.
Need more?
It is sinking currently, is what we were just told from the Gundar running into it.
Yep, sorry, I was getting a water bottle.
Nikos?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you need to know, or is that...
I think that's it. I don't have much I can do to deal with a sinking tower, personally, but, well, we can do a number of things, but, what would you suggest, Umi?
Surely we can just try to hold it up, or pretend with the force, and try to stabilize it, or something?
Certainly.
Would you guys like to make force checks?
That's what I'm hoping to do, yeah.
You can stabilize it. They just pause looking at it so they tip over. And he's how we wanted.
Are you guys going to both make rolls that go for the average, or one of you going to help the other?
Probably. I mean, I'm guessing we have the same modifiers. So I don't know.
What's your modifier?
6.
Mine's 8.
Okay, then.
That's the answer.
So,
are you helping?
The same thing.
Are you helping Umi, Aldrich? Or not Aldrich? Fuck, what the fuck? I don't even DM Aldrich.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Aldrich comes in and
yeah.
says, "What the fuck?
Why are we talking about that?
What is this teen boy doing on this mission?"
No,
If Aldrich came in, he'd just hold the tower up with his hand, one-handedly.
You guys are all wrong. Aldrich would come in and go, "I'm in fucking Star Wars."
It's true.
He would. He would go, "What the fuck is
Shark Lady? What?"
I mean, wait a minute. This isn't. Wait a minute. Where's Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, wait, hang on. I want to meet that funny guy Han Solo.
Alright, so, yeah, make your advance.
Yes, I'm helping.
Okay, alright, thank you. That's a 19.
Yeah, with a 19, reaching out with the Force, you are going to be able to hold this tower up. With this being a big exertion of energy, however, I'm going to have you make a con save for me.
Absolutely. Don't you feel protected now that you gave me advantage instead of making your own check because I have to make the con save?
I feel so protected. I'm also on the ground and in no danger.
Natural 20, 24.
You don't take a point of exhaustion.
That's what I knew. I knew that was what it was going to be, is exhaustion.
All right. Yeah. With that, since any danger of this moment has really been taken away, it's not too hard for you guys to be able to just climb up the tower afterwards. After HK 42 and Drask make their way in, you guys will watch as Gildara and Umi make their way behind quite easily. As all of you enter into this tower, you guys all at the top can still continue hearing the crushing sound of eggs. Seems like Zeke has not stopped, regardless of this giant stampede that has just happened.
I heard cat dancing.
Wave's gonna hug Umi when she comes.
You receive a hug from a small wave.
Are you alright, Padawan?
I was up here. Are you?
I'm fine. Then why do you need to hug me?
They'll stop hugging you and just start looking around the room.
I'll pat Wave's head and then once again, ow, and lick my hand where I got hurt from the horns.
They won't notice this. So.
Drask, as you walk into the tower, you see something all too familiar. As you kind of looking around, you're going to see what looks like a Republic soldier. Stuck into their head, pinning them up against the wall, you see what looks like this wrist blade. One of the ones that some Mandalorians use, almost like wrist blasters, but a blade instead, that has been broken off and kind of stuck into this Republic shoulder of the wall. You have a memory from back when you were fighting of this young man that served under you. He was a young Trandoshan, actually, one of the other few that you've met in war. And this was the way that he went against one of the Mandalorians when he was attempting to take over one of their Besselix droids to turn the tides of the battle. Afterwards, you were able to quickly take down this Mandalorian that did so, but your companion was too late for him.
I see him here, kind of displayed like a trophy, I'm guessing.
You see this guy displayed, pinned up into the wall like a trophy, similar to that same soldier that you dealt with forever ago. This isn't a Trandoshan body, it just seems to be a basic human, but the memory still kind of lingers around this corpse.
Don't go near the body. We'll pay our respects where we're standing, and then we have to leave.
Can I investigate it?
You can roll investigation check.
Colonel, I heavily recommend to not go up to the body.
Don't worry,
Mandalorians
I know it's trapped. But if we could find out where it was, find out where the trap was, and we disarm it, we can find out probably when it was placed.
With that, you're not the only one making investigation.
Just know I strongly...
Sorry, continue, Nick.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, just so we're clear, I strongly do not advise this, but you do outrank me.
I got a 22.
That's a good way to say I outrank you. With that, though, I would like investigation checks from everyone.
Do we still have that thing? The investigation.
Proficiency?
Yes, you guys still have proficiency from...
Me.
Yep.
I was gonna actually ask if it would be possible, and you can just say no to this.
Yes.
But I was gonna save my investigation check until I got as far down in the tower as possible to see if there was potentially anything leading down underneath the tower.
These investigation checks are for the entire tower, so that's totally
cool.
Am I also investigating?
Everyone, apparently.
Everyone is investigating. Okay. You guys are all kind of checking out this tower, just making sure everything's safe. The only one that isn't is the Moon, that is going to grab the chip while you guys are all rolling that has been placed in. He's going to just look down at it. He's going to say, did you put this in by chance, Colonel?
Wait, the chip that did the big thingy?
Yes.
He took it out and turned it off?
No, I said he looks at you and asks you if you put the chip in.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
Yes, Yes, it's some sort of technology that deters native wildlife.
Yes, I guess you could call it that. This is actually just a... Well, I don't know how to tell you this. This is a broken comm. He's just gonna point at it. As you look it over,
He's gonna pause for a moment.
As you look at it, it does look like you just plugged the microphone part of the comm into the tower thing, and now it's making that horrible screech noise that happens when you plug your mic into the wrong speaker outlet. That's essentially what you did with this comm.
Does it deter the wild animal? Does it deter the wildlife?
It seems that it does. That was quite brilliant, actually.
Then it's a wildlife deterrent.
I will not fight you on that.
Damn is right.
Captain, can I have one of the droids, please, to set up?
I hand one of the droids.
You'll watch as he takes it. He's going to say, as well, Captain, do you mind? And he's going to point towards the window above the control panel.
What do you want me to do with this?
Break the window, Captain.
I'm going to first thoroughly inspect, make sure there's no, anything there, as I carefully break the glass so the glass will go outside and not inside. Safety is very important.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand for me, just to try to do that, what you're trying to go for. Also, everyone make sure their investigation checks are in the bar, in the in-game chat.
Ooh. Buddy, look out, there's a bomb.
20. Sleight of hand.
20 sleight of hand or 20 investigation?
Well, you said the sleight of hand. I'll also do an investigation. I got a 5 on my original investigation.
Oh, okay, that's all I
20.
The 5 was that. So the 20, yeah, you're easily able to... how do you do it? Do you, use your gun, or do you use your hands to kind of, punch out the glass, push it out?
I'll use my elbow. My armored elbow.
Yeah, you'll take your elbow and kind of crack out the glass, begin clearing it out as you kind of shuffle the glass down as it falls downward instead of in and onto the end of the keyboard. The man will smile and shake his head up and down as he's going to take this small droid and let it float outwards. As you watch as this small spherical droid goes out, you watch as a beam of blue light kind of filters out and into the air in almost like a barrier. And you'll watch over this entire portion of this city, you'll see this large blue barrier begin to stretch out. And you can see almost like one of those fans where there's no blades. It's just like that hole, and everyone's like, how does that work? That's kind of what's going on here. You can see the air kind of moving through. You can see even the clouds that kind of reach the top of the city being sucked through and filtered. The air becomes a lot more breathable. It's a lot more comfortable in here. As we now go through our investigations, we're going to start with the highest roll first, which is...
Umi, where are you?
Umi,
I'm here.
In here, you find the remnants of what looks to be a few droid husks. They look like security model droids, ones that would be placed on the planet where the Republic doesn't really want to have to deal with taking fully manning a planet. It's specifically what they've been doing a lot during the Mandalorian Wars, since a lot of the Republic troops have been forced to stay back in the core worlds to protect, home. It seems like they were not very well utilized here, as it seems like now they are attached to one of the egg pods that, as you're looking at it, you'll watch as Zeke comes over and pops it all over the droid that you were just looking at.
Oh. Do you have to take away these lives so needlessly?
Do you want to lose your life, or...
From a bunch of baby Gundarks?
Hey, dead baby Gundarks.
To be honest, they're not alive anyway, they're just eggs. And please, you really think that they're going to allow them to all just live here happily after the recolonization has started?
That's a lot of big work, but
at least
Jedi, I don't want to fight. Jedi, I don't want to fight. I'm just making sure that everyone stays safe. That's my only job right now, so...
If you ask me,
silent.
Sorry, I have too many people. If you're asking, never mind. I'm just, I can't.
Okay, well, this awkward silence is fun. I'm gonna go crush eggs over here.
As we continue on with the checks, elves, you find yourself in front of what looks like an old holocom. They're a bit expensive. It looks in good condition. It lets you kind of see the person that you're talking to over long distance. Usually only works within a sector, just like your guys' holocom, or your communications. It just allows you to have a visual of them and a little bit of distance within, like, where you're looking. It wouldn't be a bad thing to bring on the mission, perhaps, and maybe something just to keep personal, but if you don't wish to have it, you can leave it behind and let it dust with the rest of the tower.
Sure, I think it'll be worth taking.
Also, is it broken or anything? I have a proficiency of my cybertech implants.
It looks...
Implements.
It looks as good as it can be. It looks like it's in good condition.
Great. I'm gonna get to work, unscrewing it.
Alright. With Zeke, you find something similar. Things that would be good for you, actually, as well as one of your other helmed compatriots. You find 2 head comms. Specifically comms that allow you to attach them into your inside of your helmets or to the side of your head, making it easier for you to communicate. Now you don't have to pick up your comm and bring it from your belt to your mouth when you talk to people. It just kind of lets you speak from inside of your helmet.
So it just goes... Sorry, I found 2 of them?
You found 2 of them.
2 of them. And it has to be attached to a helmet?
No, it can also just be put on somebody's head. In fact, it's pretty easy to do.
Okay, so yeah, so I'll put one in my helmet, and then I'll save the other one for a little later to give to someone after we go through the checks.
Alright. HK 42. You find what looks like a few leftover power cells. It might come in useful if you find yourself a blaster or to use one that you might already have. There's about 4 power cells that you come across in this tower as you're searching about.
Alright.
While this is all going on, I'm going to pull out my holo recorder and begin doing a mission statement, just discussing what happened and recording it for recording it for the record.
For mission command.
Gildara.
Yeah, for Star Command.
Gildara, you find what looks like it might be helpful with you guys having used your fiber cord now. What looks like a replacement 50 feet of fiber cord. If you wish to take it.
Cord. 50 feet.
Finally, with Wave, just because Nick got a 5, Wave, you find just what looks like a scrambling of a few little droid parts. Tiny little pieces of what looks like it might have been a destroyed maintenance droid. Nothing really worth anything to anyone. It's like finding a broken video card. Nobody's ever going to really use it.
Can they try to hide it in their pocket?
We'll sleight of hand. So then going to Drask, while everyone else's investigation, you were taking care of this window upstairs. Not really joining in the investigation, but helping this one set up his floating device. As you look out, you are going to see this wave of Gundarks head deeper and deeper into the forest. With a 6? No. As you're picking up your thing, Gildara and Umi, you guys both see as Wave begins sliding little pieces of like little parts into their pockets and kind of shoving them down in. These look similar to some of the parts you saw earlier that flew out of their pockets when they were skydiving.
Interesting. I'm just going to observe and like see if I can determine anything about those pieces from a distance without approaching or like asking Wave about them. A what?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume that this is sight-based.
Wow, you guys all got
27.
Really good character stat rolls.
I know, right?
87, 79.
The 87 was crazy. And the 88!
though.
What? June got an 88 right after that? What the fuck? I just rolled 3 things. I wasn't using those as my rolls. I was just trying to make Amber feel better about rolling. During our session. But that's a 27 perception.
What'd you get for
27.
27. Yeah, it looks like they're collecting little tiny droid pieces. They're very small. You don't think they'd really be important to anyone in these purchasing lines, but you watch as they hoard them like they're collecting snacks before a blizzard.
How I don't remember because it was so long ago now after everyone else's. How damaged or like in what state was the droid that I found?
The droid carcass you found? They were in pretty good shape, actually. These droids are pretty much brand new. They've just been taken over by the gooey sack that covers them. One of them looks like almost a fully functional little astromech droid. The other one seems to be a security droid, as I stated earlier.
Right. I'm going to try and wipe the goop off of the astromech.
You don't need to make a check for that. You wipe the goop off.
And I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to lift it up and bring it over and set it down in front of Wave.
The astromech?
Yep.
They're going to, like, kind of scramble up and, like, pretend like they weren't doing anything. Yes, Master?
Well, this one appears to be fairly functional, but if you'd like to tinker with perhaps the body, you must have enough parts to finish the modifications that you'd like to do to tailor it to your own purposes. You're collecting droid parts, aren't you?
They're gonna, like, look down and, like, kind of grab one of their arms. Yeah.
A droid could be a very helpful companion. Especially one like this could help you fly a starship, for instance.
They're gonna smile and pick the droid up. Thank you.
I've heard that some people spend as much time in meditation working on a droid such as this one as they do on a light weapon, so I can understand your interest in it.
They'll nod.
Well, I'll leave you to figure that out for yourself, and I'll kind of just walk away and continue looking around.
We're gonna take a quick pause for a second, so you guys can chatter if you want. I just have to find something. The droid is an astromech, so it's like almost your height.
You're a child.
You're a child.
You're small. Okay.
Are
Yeah,
you
that was a little uncalled for. It was a little uncalled for me, guys.
Was it uncalled for?
Wow.
You know,
That's a word I can say and you can't.
I was
said
called basic.
You were. It's kind of mean.
I want to shoot them on no cap.
I won't stop. I'll try.
Oh, right, but you see, there will be a cap.
liability.
There'll be a
Don't
cap
shoot
right
my
in that
employer.
mod.
SWTOR.
I would say your punishment is your teamwork.
No, I'm sorry. KOTOR.
You need to retake the teamwork test, but you haven't completed it yet, so it's not like, you know, it's a mute point.
No punishment.
I just wrote my name in it and handed it back.
I love the idea that like it's like a school handbook that when you do something wrong, you have to like read it and sign it, proving that you read it.
Yeah.
So like your
he
name's
gets
like been signed in
attention.
it like 7 times.
He has to write it on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
This book's almost filled with his name.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, did that?
They did that. You know, like whenever you
Conduct.
open a textbook and you see someone wrote like, go to page 5, go to page like 72, go back to page 7. Like they do this whole journey. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just to be funny.
Yeah.
Zeke would definitely have done that on every.
Wait, Zeke is like Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
That
but
makes a
with
lot of
gun.
sense.
Yeah, and he's like, eat my shorts, man.
I want Zeke and Wave to have some interaction because I think that's gonna be funny, and I want to be like the fun uncle.
Yeah, Ryan, you don't have much time before the wave returns to the sea.
But who do you, I'm giving the comm link to Wave.
What?
Yeah, the other comm link I have, I'm gonna give it to Wave because he's like, hey, we're gonna have to work together, so like, you don't have to use it or anything, but if you ever need to call your old pal Zeke, use this comm link.
We'll take it and
Bada boom, bada bang. If Wave doesn't take it, I'll cry.
No, they'll take it and nod.
Pog. Because that'll be a good... One day, Wave will actually talk to Zeke, and it's going to be pretty sick. Or he'll die before then, because that's a very real possibility with this character. I really feel like if anyone's going to die first, it's going to be me.
But I can't wait for you to like try to talk with fucking with Katie's character. I'm
with
blanking
Wave.
on names for some Wave, and then Umi's just like, oh, why are you talking to my child?
Don't talk to me about my son ever again.
Remember Wave, Stranger Danger? If you don't know him, don't say hi to him.
No,
Their
that's
gigantic
not
neck
what she
cheers him for the opposite room.
Also, Umi doesn't even let me like hug her. What the heck?
Yeah.
Sorry, emotions. Here's her philosophy with that. Okay, if you're like in emotional distress, she will hug you to calm you down. But she was like, "Are you in emotional distress?" And you were like, "No." And she was like, "Well, then why are you hugging me?"
Why are you showing me affection?
Well, that's what I feel like
That's
Umi's
not the Jedi way.
But Jedi can give hugs, Jesus.
I just explained that she would give hugs. Just it didn't make sense to her.
I didn't hear that.
I like that Umi has a very like, I don't know, Umi's relationship with Wave is really cool because it's making Wave like strong and very independent and like a really like an independent, strong character. And I think Zeke would be able to bring out, because Wave is still a child but hasn't gotten to experience childhood. And that's where Zeke comes in. And is like, let's play pranks on the others. Like, you know how they all fight about like politics and shit? Let's go blow a tree up or something. Like,
yeah.
Wait, why do they have to blow up a
That's not childhood, though.
that's Zeke is doing his best.
Yeah, that's all that he's ever known. You remember?
That's Zeke's childhood.
Yeah. I was
Oh my god.
I took a grenade and was playing with
Also,
Alright.
We've had a childhood. We've had a childhood because, like, they were admitted into the order way later than most kids.
Are we sure? Because they don't talk and they hug you at every moment they get. That doesn't seem like a good time.
Alright, yeah. Andy, Wave did have a childhood. You great.
Alright, so I'm gonna interrupt. I'm back and ready to keep going with session. So as you're looking out the window, Drask, you hear a sound in the distance. You're not sure what it is, but you hear like perhaps the sounds of gunshots coming from the far away. This tower is gonna be like hiding in a toaster and is almost ready to pop out when anybody's coming in. It's not a good defensible position. It's good for eggs, not for people. So just letting you know that.
Okay. Well, I guess it's my time for command since it's a combat situation.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, everyone get low, and stay close. This is now turning into a combat situation. We are not rushing in anywhere just yet. We're going to figure out what the heck is going on and see from there.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
Roger Wilco.
Roger Wilco.
Yeah, Roger Wilco.
It means Roger will comply, Nick. God.
Dang it, Nick! You ruined
I knew that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're
I'm sorry. I
demoted.
knew that. I'm sorry. I knew that. I don't know.
Alright.
I was just testing you guys. I'm glad you guys know it.
As you guys
you,
are
Nick.
in this tower, you guys hear
Uh-oh.
horns begin to blast in the distance. Drask, as you look out the window, you see what looks like a legion of Mandalorians flying towards you guys. Easily 40 or 50 of them. And leading at the front of them, you see a four-armed Mandalorian decked out in armor that kind of barely patched across his body. And it looks like he's yelling as he's flying over towards you guys.
What is he yelling?
Yeah. What are you yelling, James?
Sorry, you caught me as I was eating.
Oh,
They're here.
I'm in my apartment in South, so I gotta give me a second.
My
grab
boys
the
are
streams.
eating some beans.
Yeah, I was eating hamburger helper.
Oh yes.
Protect your home for Mandalore!
Yeah.
Elza's gonna turn to Zeke and he's gonna be and he's gonna be like, "So, did we accidentally end up on Mandalore or something?"
With that, roll for initiative. As you guys have a legion of 50 Mandalorians that are definitely coming after you guys.
Well, where are we
You guys are
Like,
in this tower.
in the tower? But are we all on the same level or where?
No, you guys are scattered throughout the tower.
Okay.
People at the bottom
Oh.
currently are Els, Zeke, and Wave, and Umi. Gildar is halfway up, and at the top is the droid, HK-42, the Mun, and Drask.
So I cleared out the entire tower of Gundark eggs.
Yes.
Yes. Holy shit, that's a lot. Ryan now has the biggest kill count.
Yeah, you got -1 con for every egg you killed.
So many souls.
you got the Gundark Stomper feat.
Because you're not holding it right now. Souls don't matter.
I know. Oh, I know. Oh,
Gundark
thanks for
Stomper.
reminding me.
No, I used on Gundark stopping What boots. color is Gundark blood? I use it to make a smile on my helmet.
James, you'll
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Green.
James, you'll roll
What?
your initiative as well and put it in the initiative chat for me.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna roll for your friends.
How do we handle this? Well, I got last, so I can't, but I know what I'm doing. Well, yes, because
I rolled very high.
There's like
Hi,
40
you have to change my clearance. I don't have permission to type in the initiative chat.
Oh, let me fix that for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
So I would like to try talking, but I'm assuming since Zeke is going first, that's not going to happen. Pog.
That's good.
Really just gonna try and one-shot this dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the top of the tower and jump off 360 no scope.
Dude, you're at the bottom of the tower. Why would you just climb to the top?
Because it would be funny. Well, I mean, let's see if anyone rolls higher, but I do want to go to the top. Because I have a sniper rifle. So that's kind of my whole shtick, is shooting far and having elevation would help. I would think.
Wow.
I don't know, in my head.
Holy shit. Elf, what's your dex mod?
Mine, +1.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, well then the Mandalorians go last.
Haha.
Wait, what?
They go last.
So Zeke, you go first.
Oh. Okay.
You can hear the rumble of jetpacks flying through the sky coming over towards your guys' tower. You're downstairs right now, currently at the bottom, and this is a 100-foot tower.
Okay. It didn't seem to take me that long to get to the bottom. Would I be able to get back, like...
It took you an hour to get to the bottom.
Has it really? I didn't know it was that long.
I'd like to get to the top so I can snipe from the top of the tower.
All right. How much movement can you do in a turn?
I'm trying to figure out where that is on. 30 is my speed. Is it really going to take me like 5 turns to get to the top of the tower?
How much? Wait, do you want to dash?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a rogue or a fighter?
I'm a rogue.
So you
can dash twice because of cut an action. And since you
could?
rolled initiative, you could also move half your movement.
Right, with bad feeling.
Oh my goodness, you guys know
bad feeling is your full movement.
So that's
better than me?
90. You can move to the top and be out the window.
That's so poggers.
That's amazing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
We got you.
Action,
but however,
Oh, that's fine. If I can't do anything, that's fine. I got up there, and that's, I'll take those.
Drask will shout. Where are you going, Zeke?
I'm going where I'm gonna have the most fun. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Just stay careful, and when I say follow us, follow us.
Sorry, what did you say? And he runs away.
Yeah, make a athletics check for me as you begin to kind of climb up on the top of the tower.
You really ran a Mach 12. An athletics check, you said?
Yes.
That's a 25.
Yeah, you're easily able to leap up and do like a cool little kick flip thing up as you kind of swing your body up and plant yourself on the top. You're currently on top of the tower and you see this legion. Sorry, I haven't eaten a donut. I was offered a donut. This legion of Mandalorians.
Can I communicate that to like everyone on the comms or no?
I'm gonna say no, just because you've done every single thing possible with your turn.
Yep, that's totally fine. I just wanted to ask.
With that, we go to Umi. You're at the bottom as well.
Umi's gonna just kind of where is Drask in the tower, just to make sure?
At the very top.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Because I was gonna make a smart-ass comment against him, but I wasn't sure where he was when he said that to Zeke. But since he's not anywhere near, I can't say a smart-ass comment. But that's fine.
Could I hear it if a smart-ass comment is made? That was the question. No.
Well, I'll tell you, the smartest comment I was going to make was, at least my Padawan listens to me. But anyways,
why do we all attack Zeke?
Anyways,
that's the thing, though. He's not a Padawan.
I know, but she thinks of him. She thinks of him as your guys' unruly Padawan. That's how she rationalizes.
I complimented your fucking Padawan.
I liked you.
Yeah, she's agreeing. Hey, this comment was never made. This comment was never made because no one's there. Anyways,
keep using your turn, love.
You can just look out a window and your long neck will reach the other floor.
That's just low. That's just her appearance.
No, it's high.
I don't have the time of day to contend with that.
I don't think I'm going to have a chance to kill them. I think they're going to kill each other.
No, I'm killing myself and no one can stop me.
No. Well, anyways, so who? Just to refresh, who is at the bottom of the tower? I know that Wave is down here.
I'm also down there.
Wave, Els, and Zeke were at the bottom.
Okay, cool. And Zeke is now at the top.
Halfway up. Gildar is 50 feet up.
I guess I'll turn to Els and I'll say, Colonel, what should we do?
Is what's his face? Is the little guy in the area?
The who?
Where's the Mun?
The Mun guy is upstairs with Drask.
Oh, shame! I should have given my the gun to Zeke to carry. But they're Mandalorians, right? So they're probably here looking for a challenge. You should try talking to them. They'll never turn one down.
Oh, I can handle a challenge.
I'm sure you can. That's why I'm asking you.
She's going to smile like very big when you say that, and she's going to turn to Wave, and she'll say, "Wave, either stay here, or if you follow me, stay behind and observe." As she's going to also try to just use all of her movement to go up to the top of the tower. It's going to take her much longer because she is not a rogue. But that'll be 60 feet, I guess.
All right.
And I'm just checking a couple of my bonus action forms if I want to do any of them. I don't think it's going to be necessary just yet. Yeah, okay, that's good. She's just going to move 60 feet up the tower. Specifically not saying anything to Gildara if she passes her.
What? I mean, that's fair because you're about to fight, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why she's not saying anything.
My dear Mando the Ferocious, as you are flying over towards this tower, you hear this horrible shrieking sound that has been waving over your territory, and you see this gaudy blue bullshit that's floating over a whole quarter of your territory.
They're trying to poison us.
Yeah, you see some tool bag too in Republic armor that's standing on the top of the tower, looking like they're holding a sniper rifle. And you are currently 200 feet away.
I cannot stop getting bullied this session.
Can I see anyone within the tower itself through like the windows?
You can see if you'd like to make a perception check.
Yeah. I'll perceive real quick.
Every person bullies Zeke.
They bully me because they're afraid.
I got a 14.
You'll see what looks like maybe another Republic armor, but you also see a big, goofy-looking Mun whose head's like poking out the window, going, "What's going on?"
If you strike that person down, you are relieved of all crimes. I just want to say that right now. If that person dies, you are relieved of all crimes.
You say that like
Republic will see you as an ally. You are deemed as an ally to the Republic.
Okay, well, with not really knowing that, but seeing that there are at least 3 a-holes in my space, and your fucking bladeless fan is in my bullshit, I am going to first throw a... Wait, can I do that? No, I cannot. So what I'm going to do instead is use a jetpack rocket, and I'm going to aim it right into the window.
Not me, yes!
Alright, yeah, that's just gonna be, Drask and the Mun are gonna make...
Dex saves.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a language that I'm very happy I learned. Oh, I'm gonna tear into this dude in a native Mandoa.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Our boy the Mun got a 4?
Oh, that's not good.
I just realized that I get advantage. I get...
Oh, sorry, I gotta make a dex save, right?
Yes, there's a rocket from his jetpack sliding out of his backpack and throwing over towards you guys.
Gotcha.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it says I have assumed the position, and it says you don't need advantage on your attack roll to use your sneak attack if your target is greater than 30 feet from you and no enemies are within 5 feet of you. So I would just get advantage. I would just get sneak attack on anyone.
This
like
Mandalorian?
That.
Yeah.
I got a 20, not net.
Sick.
Alright. So you take half damage, but roll all the dice, James, and let's see what happens.
Okay. We got a 3, a second 3, and a 6, plus 4. So 16 kinetic damage, and then 8 for the guy that passed.
I'm gonna use my reaction to spend hit dice to reduce that by...
Yeah,
by 7, so I'll take 1 damage.
As the racket lands in between all of you, you watch as the communications signal that's being sent out quickly ends. As you watch as the top of the tower explodes inward, as all of the computer that's right next to you just shatters. All the effort you put into making sure the glass didn't come into where you were, the rest of the glass that just got exploded in also didn't come in where you were. But the computer is destroyed. You'll see the moon has been thrown backwards. He's going, oh. As you can see, he's got little pieces of computer and shrapnel kind of embedded in his arm as he's just kind of wobbling side to side. His eyes kind of go cross-eyed for a moment as he looks over at you and he's like, Captain, do something.
Get down.
He lays down.
Perfect.
Do you have anything else that you can do on your turn? Or would you like to do your movement?
I was going to say, how far away am I from the tower?
You're about 200 feet.
Okay.
So how much movement do you have? 30 feet?
Yeah, I have 30 feet.
You'd be, looking at your stats, you'd still just be 10 feet out of range without being able to pretty much use anything else at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So is that your turn?
And then I'm gonna signal to my other Mandalorians to circle the building.
Perfect. They're gonna do exactly
How many other Mandalorians are there?
About 50.
50. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a 5 and a 0, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. Alright. We move on in the initiative order. It is now... God, you guys rolled horrible. Gildara.
Horrible.
No, you
I
rolled
did
fine.
alright.
You rolled fine. I'm just looking at the 3, the 5, the 7, the 8.
Oh, the big drip drop between. Yes. Yeah. What floor am I on, or how many feet am I away from the top?
You're 50 feet from the top.
All right. I will move 30 feet up.
Okay.
And I'll cast Force Body on myself.
You cast Force Body on yourself.
And that'll be my turn.
Ooh, also a Force Body user. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we cycle on to HK42. You're currently on the bottom. 100 feet down. Some could say that you are a bottom, perhaps.
He's a robot.
Andrew?
That's true.
That's what?
Andrew, you there?
I should be here.
He's glitching.
We called you a bottom, Andrew.
No!
Because it's your turn and you're 100 feet down.
Curses. Okay, I'm 100 feet down and there are Mandalorians attacking. Oh no. Well, I don't know what I can do. Because I wasn't given... I'm just a simple protocol droid. I will...
I mean, your master is in danger and you can hear that, so if you felt like you'd want to go up and defend them, that might be smart.
Oh, yeah. I will... I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, I will go up... I don't know why I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, I'll go up to my master to save his sorry hide.
Yeah, as you begin charging up the steps, do you dash?
I will actually dodge. I'll take the dodge action.
Alright. You move 30 feet up and you dodge.
Because... Awesome.
Okay. You only have 70 feet to go. So,
nice.
That is next in the initiative. It's you, Wade.
Wade's gonna follow after Umi by running.
So you take 60 feet up.
I will not kill Gara on the way up.
You can check yourself. Okay. So, it is now Drask's turn. Drask, you're right in the window.
Okay, I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them come out. Okay, just gotta double check something. How all close up are they?
They're about 170 feet away.
170 feet away. If I'm correct, my blaster cannon does not have that range.
Would you like to make a perception check?
I will in a bit. Just want to make sure I... Okay, it technically has that range, but I'm not willing to make that roll just yet. I will do that.
You gonna roll perception?
Yes.
Sweet.
Would it be an action to roll perception or no?
Typically, yes, but as long as you're not making an attack, then I'll let you do it not as an action if you feel like that's what you would do.
Yeah, I'm not going to make an attack just yet.
Yeah, then I'll let you use it. It's not an action. Just using perception and then an attack, I'm not going to allow that.
Okay, 13.
13 is easy enough, honestly, to realize something odd about these Mandalorians. They're flying like bats out of hell. They're zipping around at all different angles. It doesn't look like they have a very solid trajectory. They kind of look like a swarm of suits of armor. You're not really entirely sure what's going on with them, whether maybe they're just all very tired or what's happening with them, but it seems something off.
That is odd. Okay.
The Mandalorian in the front, however, is even weirder. He's got 4 massive green-tinted arms. I actually have a picture of him. If you'd like to share it, James.
Oh, shit.
If you can share it, right? Unless you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it off my phone to save time and energy. Give me one moment.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no, this song is so good. I love the drums. It's so much fun.
What, the one that
it really is.
Yeah, it's so good. I loved it.
Where are you, Discord, you rat bastard?
I will hunt you, and I will find you.
I assume I'm putting him in visuals.
Yee.
For a particular set of skill.
Whoa.
There we go.
That's a lot of arms.
Whoa.
Oh, ah.
You also use Hero Forge.
I made it.
Oh.
I made it and sent it to James. Not to steal.
I was doing.
Whoa, there's a Hero Forge.
We love Hero Forge.
It's not a stereotypical Mandalore.
Are you stereotyping?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, is there anything else you're gonna do in your turn?
Could I make a investigation check? Like, just on, like, figure out why might they be flying so rapidly and weird. Like, just like a understanding, maybe.
Yes, you can.
Since I'm not gonna attack. That's a 21.
Yeah, they're droids. 100%. Those are repurposed droids stuffed in destroyed Mandalorian battle armor. As you look closer, kind of using your elf eyes to see, Legless, you can see that these are what look like similar security models to some of the ones that are in this building that have been repurposed and tucked into the fallen Mandalorians, probably from this planet. Additionally, this guy looks human. You could assume perhaps his mutations came from being in radiation for however long he's been here.
So this is just some guy. This is just some guy that's likely like a poser that just went insane, so he thinks he's a superpowered Mandalorian.
Or he's a superpowered Mandalorian.
Or he's a superpowered Mandalorian that got equipment. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna report back. I'm gonna report on the comms.
He is
all of the others on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah?
I'll just give you a last little bit of information. The droids are all wearing Crusader armor, and it looks like his is also dismantled Crusader armor. So he's not Tong like the main Mandalorians are, the ones that get the nicer armor. He seemed like he's one of the leftover Crusaders.
Gotcha, okay, so this guy's just fucking insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna report down with my comm, as well as just shouting. Okay, all of the Mandalores on the ground are just droids. The one on top is just a crazed fanatic. Do be cautious, be advised. This one will likely not be able to be taken as a prisoner due to his recklessness and cockiness. I repeat, be very cautious. And these are not people that will likely want to be reasoned with, especially since only one of them is a humanoid. The rest are droids on the bottom.
Only one is a people.
Over.
Droids? That's no fun.
I have a good idea. I'm gonna try and contact the leader.
The leader will not. The leader will not likely take any of your words seriously. This is a fanatic you're talking to.
A fanatic would answer to a duel, just like Ellis had said. But you know.
I know how to get under their skin.
Alright.
That's exactly what you don't want to do, Colonel.
With that, there's not going to be enough more time to talk in this turn.
That's fair.
As we're going to shift to Elsa's turn.
Because I'll be behind.
Alright, so, what's the closest position I could go to in which I'd be able to be seen by the guy? Can I just, like, bust open a window and, like, look up at him, or do we have to climb up to the top?
You gotta get to the top of the tower. There is, as I stated earlier, no windows in this tower, otherwise you wouldn't have flung Zeke 100 feet in the air.
Alright. So, if I use all my movement, do I get to the top?
How much movement do you got?
I'm pretty sure, what's it called? I got my normal movement, and then I got my dash movement. And then,
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll get you 60 feet up the 100-foot tower. You still have 40 feet you'd have to go.
Alright.
If you'd like to try to contact him over communications, though, you could just take the 30 feet and then try to make a technology check.
Can I use my holo recorder?
Yeah, that lets you see him.
Alright. I'm going to be like in the middle of the, what's it called? The dark technology room, and I gotta pull it out, and I'm going to, so yeah, technology check to talk to him. Alright.
Yeah, that would, you'd only be able to go 30 if you did that, though. I would make that your action.
I got 19 on it.
That's good. Yeah, you're able to get this Mandalorian over holocom. Surprisingly, he has one as well as he pulls it out. As James, you're now in contact with this Republic officer.
He's going to quickly do a little look over of the Mandalorian as he sees him through the holo recording. Kerr, your kind have fallen a long way since Mandalore the Great, living in this sordid, irradiated wasteland, place fit only for womp rats and gundarks such as yourself. You should consider yourself more fortunate that you have been given this last chance to secure some small thread of honor. This Jedi here has decided to waste their time on you for trial by combat. accept and fight, refuse, and forever be a blight to the Mandalorian name. And it's going to say that in native Mandoa.
Yes.
Try, do I actually speak Mandalorian?
Oh my god!
No!
Oh no!
That's what I thought.
Wait, let me look at your stat block. You do.
Damn it! I thought that was much funnier.
I had that written down.
It sounded like you were preparing it, and I was like, oh. Damn it. I guess I do understand you. You people invade my home, bother my pets, and put your poisonous bullshit in my air. And you want to make threats?
Not threats.
Here's my threat.
Challenge.
I'm gonna sink you into the swamps.
Wait, are you actually being serious right now?
As he says that, I need everyone in the tower to make me a dexterity saving throw, as there's this explosion at the bottom of the tower.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Still listen.
That's my best saving.
Jessica's control of combat situation.
Hi, are you saying something? I'd like you to speak up so I can hear you better.
Gildara, no.
Yes,
no.
I was saying that this is exactly what was going to happen if we threatened him. And that's why you should leave the control to me when it's in combat situations.
Oh, I got a nat 1. Good.
You should let Zeke do all negotiations from now
Everyone's
on.
making a dex save except for the Mandalorian, obviously.
You could do negotiations when you fill out your negotiation pamphlet and get higher than a 25.
This is not a negotiation. This is us asking for their terms of surrender.
All negotiations. Fuck me. All of that, right, with Zeke just ends in Zeke going like, "Hey, I'm gonna hang up now and then kill you. Bye."
Lol. I'm gonna kill you, lol.
Alright, so, as this explosion goes off in the bottom of the tower, you guys watch as the tower begins to crack and begins to fall downwards. Els and, okay, so Els, HK, Gildara, and Wave. You guys begin tumbling around in this tower, shaking, bumping around everything. Els, you were seconds from being incinerated by this explosion. If it wasn't for Gildara coming over and crashing into your body as they were falling down the steps themselves, kind of pushing you over against the wall, not even on purpose, unless it was. Maybe that's the way of the Jedi. Probably wasn't. As the tower begins falling downward, it cracks into the ground. Everyone that isn't... Oh no, this is Umi too. What'd you get, Nick?
I got a 18.
Yeah, so Zeke, the two people at the top, makes sense that you guys are fine. The Mun grabs onto you, however, Drask, and like holds for dear life. As he's going to use one of his little special things he's got, which is just using an ally. So he's gonna like...
Is the building collapsing?
The building's collapsing. So...
Can I use the parachute that Mun gave me?
Yeah, using that parachute's gonna be a nat 1. That parachute wasn't gonna actually help you. That parachutes don't work from low height.
I'm 100 feet up, aren't I?
Yeah, that's not high enough for a parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to like open up and like catch the air and such.
He gave you that
I don't know. Space parachute I thought worked different.
No.
I'm like, this is Star Wars, right? Parachute? Nah, okay.
No. Space parachutes work exactly the same as Earth parachutes.
So
yeah.
Is it better for me to just stay with Is it better for me to just stay with the 18 and not use the parachute?
Yes. What I was going to explain though, what you and Drask did, that's really cool. Together, you guys, as the tower begins falling, you jumping off the tower and Drask jumping out, are able to run along the tower, kind of as it's going down, kind of sliding and jogging downwards, avoiding any of the heavy destruction as you guys make it closer and closer towards the bottom of the tower. Meanwhile, those that are bouncing around on the inside are going to take a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy, just from bouncing around a lot. Everyone who failed, which was everybody but those two, takes 10 damage.
Oh.
Oh boy, half my health.
Is this kinetic?
What?
Is this kinetic damage?
It is kinetic, so you'll take half.
Awesome.
How much damage do I take?
10.
As I got an 18?
No, you take none. You take none. The two
Oh, okay,
people that
awesome.
got 18s don't take it. So yeah, as you guys are all, like, the two of you are running down, as soon as the tower hits the ground, you'll watch as it cracks almost in half, opening to the sky, making your guys' lives actually in some ways a bit easier, as now you can see everything around you, as now in the distance you can see. You are now a little bit farther away from them, however, James, because they are now down 100 feet. So you're now 270 feet away from them. You guys see this Mandalorian with his legion of Mandalorian robots behind him, all of them flying over towards you guys. As we go to those droids' turn, they're going to begin firing down. That's the wrong step. So they're going to make 4 attacks, because this is a swarm. Gildara, Drask, Zeke, and HK-42 are getting attacked. Oh, I put it in the chat. That's, who was the first one I said, Gildara?
Yeah.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Drask, that's a 16 to hit. That misses, I believe.
16 does miss.
Who did I say was also getting hit? Was Zeke.
Yeah.
15 hit?
That is my armor class.
Okay, does that hit?
I have 15.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So if an attack matches, it hits, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It usually favors the attacker or the trigger of the thing.
And then
Got
Andrew, you get hit by a nat 20.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I saw it and I was like,
oof.
I can't fudge it because Katie's here. She's watching me. So Gildara, you're going to take, or actually all of you are going to take, because that'll make this easier. Any of you that got hit, take 6 damage.
6?
But
energy?
HK, yep. HK, you take, with the nat 20, you take...
Yo, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm about to be knocked.
Andrew, how much health do you have?
Currently?
Yeah.
Well, how about you tell me the damage, and then we'll see what...
Massive crit. We're not doing massive crit,
You take,
right?
No, we're not doing massive crits, but he got max damage. You take 18 damage. Or no, wait, no, I'm sorry,
18?
14.
14, gotcha. Okay, I'm still up.
Okay, good. Whew. Okay. I rolled a 20, then I rolled max damage. I'm sorry.
Want to make everyone have suspense, even the DM. Because I'm a little freak like that.
Yeah, most of them, as they're firing off, are missing their shots, but 3 of them are able to kind of land their shots. You watch as AK-42 gets hit by like 10 of them as they get rattled by blaster fire and get kind of pushed back against one of the walls.
Exclamation! Ow! 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 Ow!
Beautiful. As we
I'm
got
gonna
to
get
the top
knocked.
of the order with
Fuck. Okay, well I'm at 8 HP.
Yeah, but you have bonus action high.
Sweats
And you're
nervously.
in a swamp.
Where is you cut out? I'm sorry.
Sorry,
what's that?
you're cutting out.
Yeah, let's just give me a second.
You're a sport gig.
That was scary.
My wife.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
You guys hear me
Gorga.
now? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Needed you guys to give me a second. Sorry. I said you have bonus action hide, so you're a rogue. You're fine.
Yeah, but so wait, what is the situation I'm looking at currently? Because now the tower's fallen down a little.
So the tower cracked open like a hot dog roll as it smacked against the wall. Everybody in your party is now visible to this enemy flying in. They're 270 feet away and in the sky, flying over towards you, still at full numbers.
Alright, well that's well within my range. I'm gonna take a shot at the forearm guy then.
Alright. James.
Because he seems to be in charge.
You're getting hit.
Good. Pain makes me stronger.
And then from assume the position, that means I get the sneak attack on this, right?
Yeah.
It's if your target is great feet and
Fuck
no
yeah.
enemies are within 5 feet.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm just trying to see real quick. Okay, never mind. Alright. Does a 17 hit?
No.
It does not.
Sick. Okay, well there goes that.
You tried, that's what mattered.
Yeah, it's it counts. As you fire, you watch as your blaster bolt bounces right off of his armor. Just because it seems like he's a madman doesn't mean he's not wearing Beskar. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Ryan?
No, that's it.
You're not going to bonus action?
Can I even hide? There's like 50 dudes coming out of this. I'm sure I'd be seen.
That's not how the hide action works. They have to make perception checks to find you if you hide, which means that wastes their action. So
okay, yeah, then I guess I'll hide then.
Yeah, so roll a stealth check for me. Yeah, bonus action hide as a rogue is stupid. Unless you get a
that's a 16.
Let's see. They don't notice you.
Sick.
And yeah, they don't notice you. So you're good. You're safe from them. You're able to easily kind of tuck into the swamp a bit, hiding behind a little clearing, or not clearing, obviously, a couple of trees that are nearby, next to where like a little bit away from where the tower crashed down. As we'll move on to Umi.
Okay, so the tower has split open now, correct?
Yes, like a hot dog roll.
And the part that I'm in is still standing?
None of it is.
Oh, the whole thing is on the ground now.
Whole thing's on the ground. The two badass fighter and rogue combo ran down the tower carrying the mud in hand.
Right.
As the rest of you tumbled around like you guys were one of those rock cleaners that people used to use in the early 2000s to polish their stones.
Those are making a comeback.
Yeah, they are. I was gonna say, like, what a great, like, random analogy. Like, so
I made
here's
that analogy because my mom would never let me have one, and then when she finally got one for me, it didn't work the way I wanted, and I was sad.
Damn.
So this was my vengeance, was to bring it up in this one stream.
All right, I think. How far away is this Mandalorian from us now?
He is he's 270 feet in the sky.
Oh, in the sky, 270 feet. I was picturing him like 270 feet away from, but he's up there. Wow.
Mandalorian's just power walking towards you.
Well, I thought you guys were like flying, but like flying horizontally, not just like hovering above our heads. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, it's only 270 feet now because the tower fell. They were a perfect level with the top of the tower.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're not. He's not just flying in space right now. Just like bye.
Let me just think. I guess I'm going to. This is maybe stupid, but I'm going to try and climb up out of the tower and like get out onto the ground to start with. Can I do that using my movement?
1 second, Andy. Sorry. What'd you say? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Can I use my movement to get up and out of the tower and onto the ground? Like out of the ruins of the tower and onto the ground, or is that going to require some sort of a check?
This tower was like 15 feet wide. It's a scrawny little thing.
Cool. So once I'm like out on the ground, this feels really stupid because I'm probably gonna die, and then it's gonna be like, because this always happens with my characters where I'm like makes a bold accusation or something like that and then dies, and then it's like everyone laughs at them. But she's going to stand and she's going to ignite her Hikari Naginata as she holds it up in the air pointing towards the Mandalorians, and she's just gonna kind of like she's going to cast Battle Precognition, which is her action. Let me just remove the force points for that and add 1 to my alignment. And then she's going to, as her bonus action, go into the Way of the Rancor form, which lasts for a minute. And she's just going to kind of point upwards towards this person and
I'm glad you said
shout
that.
out.
I hope the other Force users in the party are also adding to their alignment when they cast light side powers.
Yep.
Or dark side powers.
I've only used one so far.
And it doesn't count on cantrips.
Nope. I've used project once. It's the only light power I've used.
Which is why this is the first time I've had to add to. Actually, hold on. I used Battle Precognition last time. I missed one thing. So let me actually change the number.
Remember, the first time you use the power,
the amount of points you spent.
Right, and then anytime thereafter, it's 1.
Right.
Battle Precognition is just universal. You don't get anything from that.
Right, you don't get anything from Universal, which is kind of messed up. But anyways, I just haven't had that many points because I've been using so many cantrips instead. But she's going to do both of those things, going into her stance, as she's going to hold her like pike up towards the sky and say, "Come and face me one-on-one."
Do you want a response to that?
I mean, I thought mine was cooler, but that works too.
The only problem,
I mean, yours was cooler. She's just reiterating.
The problem is, this is like the Shazam movie. They're 200 feet away. You hear a very muffled.
That's why she didn't waste time making a cool speech like Ellen did.
No, to be able to hear her head will probably reach her with that long neck.
Oh,
Damn.
my goodness.
I am following your fucking orders, bully.
Hey, that's not Els. This is just me insulting.
I know, Kyle.
Kyle, stop bullying Andy.
Yeah.
You already beat Andy in an argument. Don't beat Andy up.
Oh, you're right. I guess I
Nick,
did.
you're supposed to defend me.
Andy is a really wonderful person, guys.
Yes. Turn on each other.
Yeah, totally.
All right, with Umi's turn done, it's the Mandalorian's turn.
I am going to roll a tech check to go incredibly fast at these little a-holes.
All right.
Nitro boosters, pew pew.
I don't see any bonuses, so that's just a straight 15, which I think does it.
Yeah, 15 is good. You guys watch as plus their movement, dash, and this boost, they move about 180 feet closer as they rocket through the sky. You're gonna be able to use your, just so you know, James, you'll still be able to use your, oh, no, you can't, because you're out of it. You could make a regular old blaster attack.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I get 2 blaster attacks.
You're right. Are you still aiming for that Mun, or for one of the other people, or?
Yeah, I'm aiming for that weird gray thing that you said put the wireless fan in the sky. That one doesn't hit.
What is it?
Damn it.
Oh, that one super hits, so it evens out. I should probably say it out loud. I got a 3 and then a nat 20.
Roll your damage.
Kill this guy.
A 3 and a 4, so 7 plus 4 is 11 energy damage.
Did you roll everything twice?
Oh, no. So then that would just be a 4 because I took the better of the 2. And that was 5. So 9 plus 4 is 13 energy damage.
Wait, no, because you rolled 2d6 and then 2d6 again.
Oh, I take all 4?
Yeah, you got a nat 20.
Oh, that's incredible. I don't know. I just thought you took the better of the 2.
Oh, no. You roll it all together. Just roll all 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 4 is 18. That took a lot longer than that should have.
But it's worth it.
Final answer, 18 damage.
Yes!
Yeah, you guys watch as this Mandalorian fires down. One blaster bolt goes right through this Mun's head, and he drops down to the ground dead.
Okay.
Dead. No.
Wait, did the Mun just die?
Yes.
The Mun is dead.
We did it.
Who the fuck is next?
As the
No,
Mun,
guys, we're all getting demoted.
We got him.
as the Mun dies, however,
The end of the film.
as the Mun dies, you guys look over and hear HK-42 say,
Hold on. Hold on.
Alright.
My
You
phone.
guys, that droid sounds pretty nervous.
You're so
Hold on.
scared. It's alright.
My phone. The one back to the
alright.
home screen because I use
Did it
Discord on my phone.
programmed to have these mental breakdowns?
Just your master. It's okay. We'll get you a new one.
Oh my god, Nico sounds so sweet.
It's alright.
What does HK say?
I'm not letting myself get demoted for
Your
this.
old master's on a farm. It's nice running in the fields.
You holding your son's dead dog. He's somewhere else now. He's in a pharmacy.
I haven't lost my master, but I'm sure that when I do, I won't cry over it. It'll be fine.
Observation.
Do I hear? Who said that? Umi?
I was joking. That was really
no, it's too late. It's too late. I'm gonna be mean now. I'm gonna look at Wave and say, "Will you share the same response?" And just go crazy eyes.
HK 42 will say observation. Master recognition program not found.
You guys will watch as HK-42 powers off, and then their head tilts down.
Aww.
No!
Well, shit.
Well, time to do some Weekend at Bernie's shit. So this is with the
I still
Force.
have not watched that movie, and I feel like it seems like a classic.
I'm still alive.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it played. I assume it's not real. It's only in legend of 80s
I've heard
movies.
it. Yeah, I've heard it so many times. Where is it a good thing? Like a good movie?
Yeah.
Like, should I be watching it?
It's
It was just a weird concept for a movie, I think.
Yeah.
That movie about the old guy who like everyone thinks is dead.
And they puppet him around.
Oh yeah. So Saw, right?
Basically.
All right. With that, we move on to Gildara's turn. Gildara, the moon is
Oh
dead.
shit. That's unfortunate. Where's the Mandalorian flying around? Distance wise?
They're flying about. So they moved 180 feet closer.
So I'm about 90 feet.
Yeah, 90 feet.
90 feet. All right. And what do they have? Are they flying with a jetpack?
Yes.
Yeah, super cool jetpack.
Awesome.
It's got flames on it.
I'm gonna kind of.
That makes it go faster.
I'm going to hang on a sec. What do I got here? Yeah, I got this. I'm going to kind of wave my hand a little bit, and four little piles of debris begin drifting up around me as I just move my wrist slightly as they all go flying up towards the Mandalorian. As I use project, which is effectively magic missile, targeting the jetpack.
You Zenyatta piece of shit.
But I'm targeting the jetpack, not the person.
Ooh.
All right.
That's nifty.
That'll be disadvantage.
Oh, they're magic missiles, so they don't have attack rolls.
Oh, how much damage then?
Yeah, let me roll.
That's so clever.
That's very clever, especially
do a targeted attack with magic missile.
Right, a cold shot with a non. That's
13 points of damage.
All right, James. You're gonna take a bunch of damage as you plummet down and face plant into the ground as your jetpack explodes and flings off.
Wait. I'll still take all damage, but can I roll a dex save for a cool landing?
Yes. Yeah. Roll acrobatics, actually.
Hell yeah. So I spent 2.
That's a 23 for superhero landing?
Yeah, you superhero lands with all 4 arms. You do like a gallop run, kind of like one of those monsters from the Avengers movie that hop through the wall, like the big shield and yeah.
Yeah, those weird wild looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, the ones they never show what they actually look up close. You just see the horrible screen tear of them the entire time.
Oh shit! I just realized since I have force body active, I would take a point of damage, but this is a light power, so I heal a point of damage because I have what's it called? I have the light focus. So I do. So force body is ignored. That's pretty rad.
You take 28 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Including the damage you took from the master missile.
So 28 plus 13 or 28 total?
28 plus 13, so 31.
Oh my god.
Sick.
That was really good. Is anyone in our party unconscious currently?
The droid is unconscious, but if you'd like to roll an intelligence check, you could perhaps figure out a way to deal with it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I might as well. I'll just kind of look over. Intelligence is not my strong suit, but maybe the dice will be kind. They were kind! I rolled a natural 20, so 19.
So, just based on what you were observing earlier, and what you've been kind of observing a little bit lately anyways, you could assume that with the scientist dead and the other droid down as well as this one, you've been noticing that Wave has been kind of going around and taking little droid parts or something like that. Perhaps they'd be able to use their young people knowledge to, do this thing that boomers can't handle.
I like that. Go to the younger generation. I'm going to kind of make my way over to the HK unit, actually, using my movement this turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to kind of turn over and look at Umi, and I'm just going to say, are you going to be all right? Can you handle the rest of this?
Yes, Master. I can.
And I'm going to just position myself in front of the HK unit. So if it gets attacked while in this state, hopefully they'll go for me instead, because I'm a moving large target.
You don't have your sabers out yet, do you?
I don't. I do not.
Okay.
And my light side point goes up by 1. Go. That'll be my turn.
We move on to the HK unit. Make a wisdom save for me on disadvantage.
Yeah. Wisdom save at disadvantage. That's a 10.
Alright. You continue to stay onko out. You conked out.
I love that cereal.
Onko Conco's yummy. I believe that moves us to Wave.
Wave should run over to keep running to Umi.
Yeah, you make it to Umi.
She told you to stay back!
What? Wait, no, I thought she said to stay behind her. If Wave was gonna come, then just stay behind her.
Oh god. So she meant stay back so that she's not in danger and then observe is what she said.
Oh, okay, well then Wave will...
Like Master, like Padawan.
What'd you say?
Wave will be 10 feet behind Umi.
Nice. Great. Great. What? Great.
They're also, if I'm 10 feet behind Umi, am I also within 30 feet of Gildora?
Yes.
Because they're gonna cast Force Barrier on Umi, Gildara, and then is there someone else within 30 feet of Wave?
No, because
HK, technically?
Yeah, I could say HK.
HK.
The HK would be right behind you, though. That's the only problem. You're just out of the range.
Ah.
You could cast on yourself, probably, right?
So everyone gets +5 to their hit point maximum, and hit points increase by 5 for 8 hours.
Nice.
Ooh.
Take it.
Spend 3 to get.
Oh, you spent 3 to get? No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you realized that. Plus, how many do you have already? I gave you guys all your force points.
Yeah.
I think that means, but I did not write it down.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a second as I bully Katie. No, I'm kidding.
He's not gonna bully his Michael, he bullies Katie.
No, I was
Exactly.
It's gonna do it openly.
Openly bully Katie. I don't think I think I just always openly bully Katie. I don't think I need to go to a different
Yeah, I was gonna say that it would be concerning if you muted, because then it would be like, well, what the hell's going on?
No,
Right.
no.
Then it'd be like a really bad situation. We'd have to protect you from Katie's wrath.
Yeah.
With that,
Katie would beat you up.
Oh my god.
Yes. Strike him down.
Kitty yelled, "Do it!" And then Shiny ran here and here with a baseball bat and hit me in the neck.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Happens.
I would not be surprised.
With that, it's Drask's turn. I'm sorry, Kitty. It's no longer your turn. It was it's Drask's turn. It's Nick's turn. Let Nick be the star.
Okay. Just to make sure around us we see the big bad, is there any, like, people other of the droid mandos around?
Yeah, they're still coming. They are still coming.
How many are in 10-foot cubes?
They are technically it's a horde unit, so they're all together.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, I'll just action surge, make 2 attacks on him, I guess.
Okay.
They're just a horde unit.
They're way behind their leader too now. They're still about forever away.
Oh, how far away are they?
They're 270 feet away.
Never mind. How close is their leader?
Leader's on the ground. He's within he's right in front of Umi, like flat on the ground. His ass plummeted.
Gotcha. Oh, so is he prone?
He is prone.
Wait, would he have landed within 15 feet of me?
Yeah. But it wasn't...
Could I have made a reaction attack?
It wasn't...
I think it has to be willing.
Oh, if they moved, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
I don't want to get... I want him to make 2 deck saves.
Make 2 deck saves, James.
You're the boss.
I am the boss.
That'll be 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it won't. That'll be 21. And 17.
Okay, you pass on both, so you will just take 8 damage, as you'll just see a hurl of bullets just hit that area.
Sick.
As that will be my turn, since you were prone. I'd rather have you make deck saves. Oh, that will be my turn.
Alright. As we go to the next in the initiative order, it's now going to be... L's turn.
My turn. Oh.
You're fucked up. Shit, you almost fell in an explosion. You bounced all around in this big iron tube that fell to the ground. You're laying on the ground right now, and there's no one near you. Everyone else is like 40, 50 feet away, fucking around with this Mandalorian, or, standing near each other in the tower. Meanwhile, you're just finally, you're gonna have to stand up using half your movement. This was horrible. Everything with that just went as bad as it could have gone.
Okay. So, where is the Mandalorian?
He's about 50 feet away, over in the the open swamp area, which used to be city. You can see him standing near a few pieces of rubble, and Umi's standing right in front of him.
Alright. I'm going to use critical analysis on him.
Alright.
So that's a bonus action. And then for my normal action. Ryan hit it, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm hidden. What?
Ryan hasn't hit him yet.
I meant is he hidden?
Oh, he's hidden, yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to cast critical analysis on him. So what's it called? Attack and damage rolls.
Before you do that, what's your passive perception?
My PP, 11.
You don't see Ryan.
I mean, I'm assuming he's like ready.
Could he calm link?
Yeah, like I was just because I was going to use critical analysis on him and use Commander Strike, which is you get rid of your attack, and you use a what's it called? Oh wait, that's a bonus action. Okay, so I'm not going to do my my critical analysis, but I'm going to use that to I don't attack this turn, but I choose a friendly creature within 60 feet to attack.
So you don't have to see them?
Yeah, I don't have to see them. It just has a.
Then you're perfect.
Oh, and they have to be able to see or hear me, and I'm assuming that they can hear me with the comm link.
They can hear you just fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Even without the comm link. You also comm links that are not the head comms. You have to use action on your turn or bonus action to use them. So you could just talk to him.
Oh well, I'm not using my action, so I'll just use my action for that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then that'll all work out fine. I was gonna say you could also just talk to him because he's out in the open, but he'd have to talk back possibly. That would just maybe make him make more stuff later, which doesn't really matter because he's moved. But yeah, that works perfect. If Ryan, you want to make an attack, does he add anything for you?
No, because they didn't get critical analysis on, but it's just his normal like sneak attack.
Make an attack, Z.
Is it my turn or?
No.
No, it's like my special ability. I'm making you like.
I attack for you.
Yeah, because I like my attacks aren't good.
Okay.
But they have special properties. One of the special properties is just letting another person attack again.
All right, so I'm shooting at the Mando guy with my sniper rifle again.
Sneak attack is that.
Well, I don't get advantage or anything, right? It's just a normal roll.
It's just normal attack. You get advantage because you're hidden, but you're not hidden from the Mandalorian, so you don't get advantage on the Mandalorian.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so that's not hitting.
Okay. Yeah, as you try to command Els over the comm, you watch as a stray blaster bolt just fires out into the dirt from Zeke. Actually, no, it hits. It hits, because you're not a bad shot. It hits the Mandalorian, it's just they're wearing Beskar. It bounces off the Beskar armor.
Are you really that much of a coward that you targeted the unarmed company's salary man first? Do you have no honor?
And this is said to you, Mando.
No, I know. I can kill the child next if it would make you feel better.
You will
You're not
try.
a real Mandalorian, are you?
Things change in the wasteland.
Your wasteland, you created this.
I don't think so.
Alright, with that, we move on to the droids. The droids are going to make 2 attacks against Gildara, who is taking an attack for HK.
Yay!
Wait, no, they're not, because they can't. Yes, they are. They can reach you. They have a pretty good range because they have blaster rifles. They're going to make 1 against Drask and 1 against Umi.
I'm a taint. I will take it.
So, Gildara, there's a nat 1 and then a 12.
Ah, both miss.
Alright. Drask is a 9, and then Umi. Andy, be careful. I missed both attacks. That means this one probably will do. It didn't. It got 11.
I know. Okay, good. Whew, whew.
Their attacks are horrible. These are droids. They're not good. They're trying their best.
Cool.
They're firing. As they're kind of zipping through the sky. They haven't lost any of their numbers yet, but they also haven't really hit anyone except for the droid. Sorry, I had to be a simp to Nikos.
Yeah, baby.
This is Zeke's turn again. Zeke.
Okay, shoot at the Mandalorian again. That's all I got.
Roll a hit.
That's not hitting.
Are you making sure you're adding all your plus to hits and stuff?
Yeah, I just have a +3 to my sniper rifle. I rolled a 5.
Oh, well, plus your dex.
Yeah, plus your dex.
Yeah, that's still not enough.
No, it's your dex plus proficiency, Ryan.
Yeah, but that first time I tried to hit him, I got a 17. It didn't hit. None of the rest of this has been even close to 17. So.
No, but what are you adding plus to hit with your sniper rifle?
Okay, so I'm rolling, right? So I got the number, and then I add on the sheet, right, or on the website thing, it says +3, so I add that. And
What's
the
your
+3,
dex?
that is my dex is +3.
So then you add your proficiency to that as well. It'd be a +5. So you would have hit.
I'm confused on where that comes from. Where's the +5 come from?
If you are proficient in your weapon, so you'd add a +5 because you add your proficiency bonus, which is like the thing you add to everything. That's like your skills.
Oh, my proficiency bonus is +2. It says.
Yeah, so +2 plus your dex, which is +3, would be +5.
So it's number I roll +5.
You'll always add +5 to your attacks, always, when it's with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, okay.
Or a finesse weapon. So I'm going to give you the shot you would have hit earlier, just because that would have hit. I'm going to give you that now, because that's just user error. It's whatever. So roll for damage.
Alright, sorry, I didn't know that.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's a game. As long as you're having fun, then, you know, I'm content.
Okay, well that's a 5 plus 3, and then my sneak attack, right?
Should be 2d6 plus your dex.
Is it 2d6?
At this level, yes.
Yeah.
You're level 3.
Okay, yeah. On my sheet, it just tells me 1 roll.
Oh, I see.
So I'm rolling 2d6. You said?
Yes. 2d6 plus whatever your weapon dice is plus your dex.
Okay, so I have So I rolled. My sniper rifle is 1d12 plus 3. So I got a 5, so that's 8. I rolled a d6 twice. I got a 6 and a 3. So that's 17.
Together? Yep, and then you're good.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
All right, that's how much damage you take, James.
How many?
17.
Sick. Fuck, I can't do math.
That's fair. I've played D&D for 11 years and I can't.
Alright.
It's true.
I pull up a calculator sometimes.
I just counted on my fingies, but we got there.
Okay.
There is no shame on counting on your fingies. I do that all the time.
All right, is that you, Zeke? Are you gonna bonus action hide again?
Oh yeah. I'll do that. That's not working. That's in that one.
All right, you're not hidden by anything. You're the least.
The
hidden
1 plus
here.
7, but.
That takes us to Umi.
Okay. Give me one moment here. And you know what? I'm just going to ask you about this later instead. Or look it up later because I'm just not sure. But, so for now I'm just going to do this as normal. So, Umi is going to, how physically far away is this Mandalorian?
He's right in front of you.
But like how many feet?
Right in front of you.
So like 5 feet.
He crashed to the ground and landed right at your feet.
I'm gonna step back 5 feet.
You have sense
so that I
don't take opportunity attacks, right?
What?
Do you take opportunity attacks or no? Because you have sentinel.
I mean, I people can still make opportunity attacks against me, but I thought they were prone.
Yeah, that's mobile.
But prone still lets them attack.
Oh, then I won't step back 5 feet. Never mind. I was only gonna do that so that because if Wave is gonna be up next to me anyways, then they may as well be within 5 feet so they can get my aura of protection. But whatever. So in that case, she'll just stay there. And she's going to. Actually, is that even worth it? No, actually, yeah, I guess it is worth it. Oh, you know what? Even better, actually. Yes, this is perfect. So she's going to use her bonus action to cast the Force Power Phase Strike. As I take off points for that. Which means that my movement no longer provokes opportunity attacks for the duration of the power. So she's going to step back 5 feet, so that she is right next to, or right in front of, I should say, of Wave. And she's going to just kind of like turn her head back and say, "If you're going to stay close to me, then at least stay close enough that I can protect you." And then she's going to turn her head back around. And she's going to. That was a bonus action to cast Phase Strike, which is a first level power, and she's going to then use an at will power for her action, which is Force Technique, which is basically like Booming Blade. So that calls for her to make an attack, which means it'll be on advantage and have an extra D8 of damage if it hits from Phase Strike. So
they also have advantage because it's prone.
Yeah, and that's why I was considering whether or not I was gonna do the Phase Strike, but it's worth it for the damage buff. And I also get to move away afterwards. If I want to. This is gonna be that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. I'm going to double smite. So let's see here. This is going to be my regular damage, which is 1d12 plus. Let's see here. Let me just check this real quick. Plus 1d8 from actually it'll be 3d8 total because of that, the 2 smites and the one from whatchamacallit, and I think that should be everything, just my bonus. And that's gonna be 25 damage of energy and force.
Are you still up, James?
No, how does she do this?
She's just going to back up and say, "Stay behind me," to Wave, and then she's just going to raise the pike up in the air, or the naginata, however you want to call it, and just slice down just diagonally across the chest.
What's your words that you say, Mando?
You are taking my land and my life. I hope you find your peace again, Jedi.
As they fall dead, because you didn't declare non-lethal damage.
No, I didn't.
I'd like you to roll a d2 for me.
You're gonna make me take dark side points, aren't you? That's a 1.
You'll take 10 dark side points.
10! Holy fuck!
When that's
their eyes immediately turn yellow.
Wait, doesn't that subtract from your light side?
Right.
Yeah.
It's all just one spectrum. That's a lot of fucking points.
Well, maybe
you should just kill
him. Yeah, you killed a guy.
You just
you know.
in front of your pal. confused me. Now I have to deal with this.
Watch and learn, Padawan.
Hey, I protected us from a Mandalorian, is what I just did.
You did.
I mean, to be fair, he did, shoot the unarmed guy first.
Right.
Did I know he was unarmed when I attacked him?
He was like running around. He was running around. You shot a missile at him first thing, and then he was sitting there like dazed and confused, and you shot him in the face.
You were all sitting there dazed and confused. I threw a rocket into a building, and then you were all on the ground. I kind of just picked.
That's true.
For a moment,
I love it.
Her eyes are just going to go really wide for a second as she realizes that she just accidentally killed this person, and then she's just gonna kind of take a breath and just kind of stand up straight and say, "I hope that you died well, Mandalorian." And then she's going to use her 30 feet of extra movement, plus her 25, to go over towards Gildara.
He was never going to let you take him as a prisoner.
Can Zeke run up to Umi and just be like, "Oh, that was awesome! Good shit! That was crazy! You used the sword." He was like, "Oh," and you stabbed him, and that was awesome.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if combat's done yet.
No, that's what I'm trying to explain, but I haven't gotten a chance.
Oh.
No, you're good. I'm not. That was sassy, but I didn't mean it in a mean sassy way. Just I'm gonna explain what's going on. So you guys watch after he falls down, sliced and killed. You'll see these droids begin to tumble, just like your guys' droid when their master died. These droids, weaker in programming, begin to scatter down to the ground. You watch as they rain down and begin clattering across the ground. You can see all this horrible plastique armor rolling around, each little piece chunking off of these droids, as all of them seem like they were barely even held together. Most of them, some of them even just have their blaster rifles torched and attached to their hands. Mostly probably why so many of them were missing and only 4 were getting through with each attack. With that, initiative ends. As you guys look down at this slain Mandalorian, you can see his helmet seems to be that of one of the ones that the Tong would wear. He's also decorated in some other weaponry, a pistol, a vibro blade, and what looks like this would have been a jetpack, but now is just the scorch and scrape marks of it where it fired away. As that's happening, HK42, make another wisdom save on disadvantage for me, unless somebody's going to help you.
I'll help. I can give the help action.
All right. Then you have a straight roll. Are you there, Andrew?
Yeah, he's rolling.
Okay. He's muted.
Oh, no.
I got a 3.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was a straight roll. Yeah. You watch.
It was a straight roll.
HK is still out. I will remind Gildara about what I said earlier. I don't know if that changes anything, but
what do we see? What do we visually see like happening? Do we see HK trying to like reboot? Like what are we looking at?
You guys see him almost short and click on, then his eyes turn back off, and then you see him almost try to reboot and turns back off. It looks like he needs a little bit of technical work, maybe something to kind of boot him.
I'll try my hand at it. I'll walk over and I'll say, "Is there anything I can do to help?"
Can I try?
Someone with technical expertise should take a whirl at it, I believe. That's not me. So, if anyone here has it, I suggest you do.
All right. Will my cybertext implements do anything?
I'll let you make a technology check.
All right.
Yeah, Wave is currently staring at this dead body. Is what they've been doing, watching it.
All right, I got a 10.
Before I mute myself, check the meme chat.
Do I notice Wave just staring at this dead body?
You kind of just left Wave there.
Wave, come over here.
They'll kind of bow towards the body and run over to me.
Yeah, as you go over, essentially making a medicine check on this droid, you got the roll that you needed, 10 or above. As you begin fiddling with this droid and it clicks on to life, HK42, as you come back to functionality, roll a D5.
Okay. I'm not adding anything, right?
No.
Okay. Got a 1.
The first one that you see when you turn back on is Umi, standing over in the distance.
In the...
As you're over near Wyatt. It's not really distant, like 10 feet.
I'm gonna say I walked over towards Gildara and him, like,
so
right over there.
Of
So
you, then. Sorry, right in front of you, you see Umi.
Hold on. Gotta figure out what to say real fast.
Well, is the droid fixed?
Confirmation. I am once again online. Greetings.
Oh. Good.
Drask is just gonna look at the body.
Statement. Would you wish for me to do anything, Master? As I'm looking up at Umi.
I am not your master. Your master has died. I'm sorry. And she's just gonna also kind of look back over at the body and then look back.
Explanation. Oh no, I'm well aware that my previous master has left their mortal shell. And they have, quite frankly, died. Manifesto. In the event that my previous master has been deceased, and I have been put into a offline state of sorts, I have seen, the first person I am to view with my photoreceptors I imprint upon as my new master.
That seems like a flawed system. Why do you need a master? You can simply be in the employ of the Republic or Circa or whatever it is you work for.
Explanation. That's what I was originally. Under the Master of the Mun, I was employed by the Circa Corporation. The manifesto. The product of the HK line is best seemed to have need of a master for the droid to follow. Due to many, many tests done with many researchers, data correlating to this same fact.
Very well. Can you imprint upon a different master?
Umi, you're watching as Wave is like just kind of looking at the HK droid kind of up and down. You watch as they lift a flap and they're gonna like, it's like the butt flap to the droid, and then they're gonna realize where they are, they're gonna shake their head and like scurry back behind your legs.
Do you have to imprint upon the first master you see, or can I transfer your ownership to another party?
Ty, what would I know about that?
You know you're currently under the employ of your protocol, which is Umi. Umi's stuck with you.
Explanation. I'm currently under the employ of you, as I have imprinted upon you to be my new master. Therefore, I follow all orders you give.
Well, great. I didn't want a droid.
Affirmation. I'm sorry that you are in my company.
No. I'm not. I don't mean any offense to you. I already have a Padawan to take care of. Speaking of which, as your master, you can follow not only orders I give, but also all of those given by my Padawan Wave. Wave?
Umi has 2 kids and is about to have a nicotine addiction.
It's so fucking true.
Jesus.
Single mom with 2 kids. She's even working with her mom. Her mom's just there trying to take care of the kids.
She's got 2 kids. Just killed a man. This place sucks.
She's having a rough time.
Go to Grandma Gildara.
When you say Wave is gonna keep their head out and then go back to examining HK.
You seem interested in droids, so think of HK-42 as your droid as well.
But they're your droid.
Correction. I am Umi's droid. However, I have been tasked to follow your orders as well as theirs.
Well, then they'll be our droid.
Correction. I'm sorry. What are both of your pronouns?
I used she, her,
I'll lie.
And Wave.
Statement. Understood.
And your pronouns, HK-42?
Question. My pronouns.
What are they?
Statement. I believe because I don't have what everyone else has as a gender, I believe I would just go by it, or that, or them.
I think it's much better that we go for them. It seems that it or at would be a little bit dehumanizing. Not to say that you're a human, but...
Statement. Oh, I'm quite aware that I am not one of you. I am not one of you humans.
Well,
and that I'm not exactly mortal.
Very well. Well, all right. I suppose we have a droid now. Yay!
Affirmation. Hurrah!
To
Hurrah!
move the story along. Now with no threat of a Mandalorian nor monsters across this city, each of your groups are able to break into the parts that they need to continue on to the next mission. The Jedi and their new droid are able to make their way towards their secret task, and the troopers are able to make their path towards theirs. As you guys split up, with the moon no longer a problem and the other droid disabled, you guys are easily able to stick into 2 easily defensible groups. However, I'm going to give you guys, before you break into a group, a chance to make investigation checks in 2 of the buildings that you won't have to go into anymore now that there's no threat. If you guys would like to just get some loot and possibly find some supplies for rebuilding.
Could I talk with Gildara also? Well, maybe.
I wanted to talk with Drat.
Oh, what do you know?
So
Umi's not gonna loot.
Roll the checks and then make the RP. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Umi's gonna stay outside and not loot anything.
Yeah, I'll post it. Should we post it in the in-game?
In-game.
Actually, Umi's gonna meditate.
I'm gonna do a quick little pass through, see what we can see. If there's anything that would be helpful.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Are we figuring out
No. Zeke, also make an investigation check for me.
While you're all doing that, I am heading out. It was a pleasure being murdered by you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, I kind of pleasure to murder you. Thank you for getting rid of that scientist.
Yes, seriously.
Thank you. Also, can I just say, your final words are just great fodder for my character's breakdown now. So it was very good, very good.
Ty goes.
So cool.
Ty messaged me privately. He goes, "I think you might not live because he was originally I was gonna escape and be brought back, but then you fucked my jetpack." So he goes, "I think you might just die." And I was like, "If I'm going out, I'm killing one person and I'm making at least 2 other people slightly uncomfortable." And then I was one-on-one with Jedi, and I was like, "Oh, jeez." She's gonna see Darth Maul in her dreams soon.
You picked the perfect Jedi to like toy with too. Like, oh my god.
Well, have fun dealing with that therapy.
I'm killing you. I can't help but think that you deserved it for ignoring my speech.
Probably. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
You were great.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, Zeke?
Why am I rolling investigation?
Because we're looking around for loot.
Loot.
Some sweet loot. Some sweet.
Do I have? Yeah.
You don't have to.
I'm just meditating outside.
You don't have to, but it doesn't hurt you not to.
No, but I don't think Zeke is the type to go picking through corpses.
Some loot crate.
You're not looting for you. You guys are looting to specifically help find supplies for other people.
Wait, we're not looking for corpses, right?
No, you guys are going through buildings trying to find, like, is there wood we can build homes with? Is there metal that we can supply with? Is there some supplies we can use to help the town? This loot.
Oh, okay. Actually, then I will look. Actually, that's...
To be fair, it also makes. I also would fully understand as Zeke. That sounds really boring.
Yeah, that would probably be tedious.
The fact that it's helping people means that I actually will roll.
Remember,
though.
you guys all have proficiency, by the way, too, because of.
Yes. I rolled with proficiency.
Oh, loot.
I should have just meditated outside.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll give a help action for my new master.
Ah! Thank you, Andrew.
Alright, so while I'm looking over you guys' rolls and deciding what's going on.
I got worse. No, it's the same. I got the same.
Gildora and Drask, you guys can do your RPs. I'm gonna change the music for you guys really quick.
Ooh. I was gonna say, this is Andrew's theme now. Because there's no other.
Yeah.
This is just Andrew's theme.
Oh, this is just Andrew's
You just get a solo theme.
Yeah, there you go, Andrew.
I kind of like that because I'm not gonna lie, Nikos. This song slaps.
You like
so
it?
Hard for me.
Dude,
I love it so hard.
Yeah, it's like Daft Punk before they died.
Yeah. It's like what I imagined Cyberpunk 2077 would sound like.
That's true.
Hey, to be fair, the music's one of the only things in that game that was like really good.
That's very true.
So it's just me and Gildara in a room. Oh, did I cut out?
No, you're
here.
here.
No, we hear you.
Oh, nope.
We hear
Okay,
you.
double checking.
So it's you two talking. You can RP.
Okay.
I'm gonna read stuff.
Master Gildara.
Captain, hello.
Oh, you doing alright?
So far, yes. Nothing seems to be too unexpected, I would say. And you?
I see. I only got very minorly scraped. I am pretty fine. I just wanted to mention a few things to you.
Of course.
I know you're the, I know a bit about how Jedi work.
Mm-hmm.
I even studied them for a bit when I was, on my free time in the barracks, reading some, books written by people that weren't Jedi, but still.
Yes, I understand.
Your Jedi Knight, Umi.
Yes.
It's not Jedi way to kill, is it?
How do I put a line through things?
That's a very difficult and... It is not inherently the way of the Jedi to take one's life, no. But if I'm being honest with you, much to my disliking, Jedi have a tendency to operate in shades of grey when it suits them. That's not always the case, of course. That's not how I like to operate. But, especially with the recent changes, the recent focuses of the Jedi, there are some that see fit to take things into their own hands, more so than let fate play out as it should.
I see. I have no problem with how philosophy is run with your temple. My only qualm is exactly, I guess, a similar worry you have is people taking things into their own hands. I don't want to sound power hungry here. I am the captain, however, and I've been assigned to make sure that these missions are peaceful missions. Even if there are some minor inconveniences, such as Mandalorians. I just wanted to make it noted that that behavior of Umi's, I understand if it was in self-defense, but if they are reckless to their own traditions, then they will be... My fear is they will be reckless to the mission itself.
To a certain degree, I do agree with you, Captain. Sometimes, I should say, my former Padawan leans... No, it's not the right way to say it. There are moments where my Padawan sees to it that taking matters into their own hands is more effective, I suppose, to a certain degree. I'm not saying I have the right philosophy either, the right way of thinking or acting, but I am keeping an eye out, just so you're aware of this as well. I believe my Padawan acted in accordance with what I would have done, however, in that situation. Defending the others, protecting her Padawan. I've killed before. I've hunted before, more so than killed, but I've had to. It was the way of the Jedi for when I was being raised in the Order. We needed to survive, and that's how we did it.
I'd be a hypocrite if I said that killing was wrong. I just want to make sure the reasonings and whys. My only qualm, again, was just seeing someone that's very staunch, a Jedi Knight is very staunch on their beliefs, to do something as such just caught my eye.
Yeah.
But
yes, that's true.
I know I'm not going to tell you how to command your troops, in a sense, as much as you're not going to tell me how to command mine. So...
Not at all.
I just brought up a concern, is all. If you have any concerns with my troops, please let me know.
No concerns. You're, I don't mean to assume age, but I would assume the youngest, Zeke. Perhaps that's not correct, but...
Yeah,
I knew
him since when he was even smaller. Yeah.
Yes.
He is very...
I like him.
He's a good kid, just sometimes a little reckless. But he gets the job done, he does what's needed when he knows it's fun.
I've seen him in action, he has quite a lot of skill. I'm surprised he's still... What, was he a corporal? I'm not as familiar with your ranks.
He's a corporal just because he doesn't almost want to move up, and he also doesn't really follow the rules of everything else. I'm a captain because I do. But
I see. I do have one concern, not about your troops, but I believe it may lend... I would like to lend your insight, at least. Get your opinion. The HK unit, the droid, the way that it's programmed, that... I'm not one familiar with technology. That seems like quite a major flaw, however, to immediately imprint on someone new. That most likely, when its former master is dead, would then mean the person that killed its master would become its new master? Or am I just misunderstanding things?
Well, I've been a grunt most of my life. Haven't really, only droids I've really fought are basilisks. So... I don't know too much about how those HKs work. So far, it's on our side.
No,
that's what matters.
I completely understand. I'm just questioning how sound the factory or the creator of those units are, if that is a built-in function.
Likely not. Likely very, very piss-poor and piss-cheap. Or we just don't have the technology yet, I guess.
Right.
Or the funding.
Well, I like the droid as well. From what I see, it's
Umi also has control of that.
True. I've had I shouldn't say I've had any negative run-ins with droids in the past, but this one seems a little different than what I'm used to.
It does what a droid does.
Going.
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
It does what a droid does. That's what matters.
True.
Well, thanks for hearing my 2 credits. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Of course.
My stand on that. Thanks for being a bit more respectful than the one. Poor shame he died, but I've seen a lot more deaths. A lot more people that maybe shouldn't have.
Yes,
I'm just trying
is a
to make
shame.
sure there isn't more.
There wasn't much we could do to protect in that situation, unfortunately.
He wasn't made for battle.
Correct.
Technically, neither are you 3, but you 3 are at the end of the day. Which is a little weird, but...
Yes, I suppose. No, none taken. It's an unfortunate truth, I'd say. But a truth
Just I hope you're even better at humanitarian aid than all of you fighting.
Yes, I like to think we are, but we just need to get to that point, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll be there eventually. Well, thanks again, Master Ghidorah.
Of course, Captain.
As I'll walk off.
Sorry, wait, I just realized, he's a shark, he speaks with a British accent, sharks have messed up teeth.
That's pretty good.
Also, I was wondering if I could have a quick conversation with Umi.
Yes, but just one quick second. Andrew, can you read my PMs to you? If you're here.
Andrew!
Wake up, Andrew.
Andrew.
Andy,
we are here. We are here.
We are table number 1. Nick!
I'd also, at some point, really quick talk to Wave, if that's possible.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just want to play some short stuff. It shouldn't last too long, and then we can do yours.
Just 1 second.
Yes, Andrew Rowe.
I was just doing my job.
They're rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew.
Just doing your job. You could have talked to her face. Just saying.
I have no jurisdiction over you.
Yeah, well, Gildar doesn't have the same jurisdiction over me that you have over, for instance, Zeke.
We all know Zeke's in charge. It's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Zeke's his own man.
Zeke is pretty hard to order around.
Yeah. Zeke's like trying to teach a wild mouse how to do tricks. As long as you have cheese pointed somewhere you want, it's gonna do it, but...
Really Andrew knows a thing or two about that.
Before we go to the next RP, I just want to get some of the stuff that you guys have investigated out before it gets...
Right.
Absolutely.
And then we'll get to that. So, in-game, the highest is going to be... I need Andrew here, though, because I need Andrew to read what I have sent him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Andrew is here. Beautiful. Okay. Gildara. While you're searching, you guys go through this old factory. It's the only building where you guys don't need to go for your own private missions, and there's possibly just some stuff here that can become useful or helpful. The thing you find is on an old computer as you kind of dust it off in this factory. It's like an old foreman's computer. Gives you the location of 2 places. One is a nearby mine that they have talked about. It seems that the mine itself is being bothered by a creature that consumes and devours the metal there. If the beast is dealt with, or taken care of, or scared away, it might be a good place for them to gain new metals to help with the rebuilding effort. Secondly, on this computer, you find a nearby forest with a large machine that is used by the local populace to cut down trees quickly to also help with rebuilding. Are you being stealthy about this at all?
Me?
Yeah, are you being stealthy
Nah.
about this information? Okay.
Nah. Chop down trees for wood.
I just realized I was muted again. God damn it.
Oh, Andrew, can you check your PMs again? Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, okay. Oh, so I do. Okay.
Taken.
Good thing I was muted then, because I said stuff.
I guess it is a good thing, because we did not hear you say stuff.
I heard it though.
Jump.
Yeah, Katie is reading my chat.
What?
Yeah, she's...
Katie.
I didn't.
Katie.
I'm not.
Katie. Katie.
Right.
What was I looking up? Oh, that's what I was looking up. I remember. Oh, fuck, I was right there.
Katie, did you get the meme I sent in the project restoration?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it soon.
Oh, I have to watch it.
Yeah, after you walk away from the computer, Gildara, you're gonna hear from HK just a weird guttural, like, noises, kind of chiming from HK as he's walking behind you. Seems like his vocabulary might be a bit bugged.
I'm sorry, did you say I was hearing this?
No, Gildara.
Oh, Gildar, okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, when you walked away from the computer, you'll just hear HK behind you speaking in a weird guttural voice.
Ugh. Okay. It's weird. Possessed robot. Noted.
Goth Revan senses
Next,
gods.
an investigation. Els, as you're searching around, you find 2 things as well. You find 2 tons of unused wood and 2 tons of unused sheet metal. It's not a lot, but it might still be helpful right now for making like a small forward base.
Right. That'll be useful. I'll like put markers on it so we can find it again.
Yep. Next in the investigation order is the 12 investigation. HK, you find an inflatable raft.
Yes. You can go tobogganing now.
Wave, you find 2 bedrolls and 3 tents. Umi, you find 2 shovels and 3 crates.
Crates of what?
Inside the crates are nothing, but they might be useful in storing things on your guys' ship. Perhaps bringing like supplies from place to place on other planets. It'll be useful. So, and then finally, Drask, you find 1 hover cart and 2 canteens.
Ooh, nice. I'll get those moved to like a storage area.
Yeah, so
like a stockpile.
You could use that hover carts to move those crates.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
I gotta read it.
You don't have to read what I said. If that's what you were gonna.
I had no idea what it means, so I'll read it later when I can.
Right. Yeah, that's why I said you don't have to read it right now.
And that's everything. I'm gonna put the list on for you guys, so in case you need to look at any. And then I'm quickly going to strike through. Alright, let's go to project. Boom. The old factory, you guys. Construction basics for buildings. The factory contains 1 hover cart, 2 canteens, 3 cates, 2 shovels, 3 tents, 2 bedrolls, inflatable raft, 2 tons of unused wood, 2 tons of unused sheet metal, and course directions 2 places. A nearby mine defended by a metal-eating monster, and a nearby forest with a machine to cut down wood. With that, and your guys' investigations coming to a close, you guys can complete any RP you'd like. I believe Els and Umi wish to speak with each other. Els and Umi, I will have you know that HK-47 or HK-42, sorry, will be very close at hand during your guys' conversation. And Wave.
Umi will be meditating outside of one of the buildings that people have been looking into. Yeah, I don't know if Wave is also going to meditate with her, but
make force checks, both of you. On disadvantage because the radiation here fucking sucks for doing that shit.
I also don't need to get anything out of this. She's just doing it for her own benefit.
You guys also are... I need someone... But actually, really quick before this, because I completely forgot, your scientist is gone. I need somebody in the group who has the highest tech to make technology checks to plant the other 2 droids for clearing out the radiation. So
I have a +5.
There's still 2 spots you guys have to place, but there's 2 that you would be able to place at the center of town, and then 1 at the factory. And then the other 2 places will be where you guys go.
Somebody have like a really high tech above 5?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I have a 6.
Awesome.
Would you like to make both the checks, Els?
Sure. I'll definitely get one wrong, I'm telling you now, though.
Does anyone want
a 19.
Does anyone want to double up advantage on Els for both the checks? Or?
Yeah,
I got a 19 and a 25.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Not needed.
Yeah, both the bots are set up just fine. The city, you can see, is starting to get filtered quite well. Is it a good filtering? No. It seems that circa the droids they made, all it's really doing is siphoning the radiation out into the jungle from the city. But at least there's a place you could put people, so... There's still 2 droids left to put down in the last 2 locations, which we'll do next session after you guys do some RP. So Els and Umi and HK-42 and Wave. So pretty much everyone other than Gildara.
Zeke was also talking with Wave.
Oh, okay. Zeke's talking to Wave. I'm just saying. Well, okay. You guys do your RP. I'm not gonna narrate.
Well, just for our meditation, you asked about the force checks.
Yeah. What'd you get? Because I know Wave.
I got a 25.
You're able to focus.
I rolled 217
through the radiation. But Wave is having trouble focusing. You're not sure if it's the radiation or the person that died, what it might be. It's really unbeknownst to you.
Alright.
As she's meditating, Els is going to come up behind her. Excuse me, Skyfu. I need to speak with you.
Yes, what is it?
I believe that you seem to have been troubled by the way that events turned out. Is this true?
I'm merely meditating on my actions.
Well, I wanted to commend you for your actions. Please understand that this is a war. That this is how wars are fought. When someone someone agrees to fight, they agree to be killed. That is how every war has been fought, and you are doing no wrong by killing someone who had already killed one of us. Thank you for doing your job. He's gonna shrug.
I can't accept your gratitude, but know that I agree with you. Otherwise, I would not have struck him down in the first place. That's not what's troubling me. It's more that I felt something shift, like a disturbance in the force within me.
Well, we all lose a little bit of ourselves each time we kill someone.
She's gonna kind of like turn towards Wave, and she's going to say, Wave, please stay here and meditate a little while longer. I'll be right back.
Wave, roll a wisdom save for me.
They're gonna
Yeah, you're able to focus a bit more on your training, not really getting too worried or latching on too hard to some of the stuff that Alice said. It definitely doesn't bring you any farther from the light.
But Umi, before you go, my opinion, that once everything's been taken away from you, that's when you understand who you truly are.
I was hoping that you'd actually walk with me a moment.
Oh. Well, of course, we have plenty of time.
She's just going to kind of like walk just a few feet away, just very slowly, but just getting a little bit further away from Wave. And she's going to say, I just worry. I'm unfortunately in a very complicated position. There are some sacrifices that I'm willing to make, and some things that I do that must be done. And many of those are things that I would do in front of my Padawan, but with them there, it makes every decision all the more strenuous. Because if I take one step in the wrong, even dipping a toe into the waters of the dark side, that sends my Padawan 10 feet into the water.
Then why bring her? Why does your council ordain you to bring this child into a war zone?
This was supposed to be not the war zone, actually. Trust me, I chose not to pursue. And she's going to kind of like, with a little bit of more of a hushed voice, I chose not to pursue Revan, not because I disagreed with him, but because I knew what I had to do to protect and train my Padawan. I didn't expect to see things like I saw there in this sort of peace mission. But it seems that everything is not so quiet as I was led to believe.
No. In my experience, peace is a thing long gone. People like us exist to bring it back.
You're right. Oh, that's it. I was just saying you're right.
Sorry.
As you guys are talking, I have to change the music for this, because this is... continue until I change the music.
But if you worry about your Padawan, you could always just separate you two if you feel like you're too much an influence on her. After all,
I am supposed
she's
to protect
completely
them.
safe. Zeke is very capable, though he may not look like it.
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I wouldn't trust any of us alone with Zeke.
Please, I know that he seems to be lackadaisical, for lack of a better term, but He is a tool, a weapon. He has one purpose in life, and he fulfills it to his absolute maximum potential.
That's true, but what my Padawan needs is strict guidance. A teacher. And a teacher Zeke is not.
She's had a teacher
All her life, hasn't she?
Umi's gonna like look away and then kind of look back and be like, actually, they kind of feel like I abandoned them for many years, so no, not really. They haven't had a good teacher for most of their time with the Jedi, and I kind of have to make up for those inadequacies. That's besides the point. And she's gonna kind of stop walking and turn to face you directly head on. And she's gonna actually, she'll sit down on
She's not gonna head on. She's going to ear down at me.
She'll sit down on some rubble so that she's at eye height with you as she looks at you head dead on, and she'll say, "What troubles me, you seem to be an officer of war, so I assume that you've dealt with things like this before. What troubles me is the way that Mandalorian spoke."
Yes, it was not normal for Mandalorians to act like that. Not in my experience.
What if that person was just a madman, crazed by the radiation, or just by being isolated alone on this planet? All of his soldiers were droids. He probably hasn't talked to a real person in years, and what if...
Then he died a long time ago. That is not your fault. You merely gave him rest. You gave him peace. Is that not what the Jedi are supposed to do?
Mercy is the way of the Jedi.
He had plenty of times to surrender. In a way, it seems as though his goal was to. That is the goal of all Mandalorians and all of their warlike culture. Not life, but death. That is where the Republic military, those Mandalorian warmongers, differ.
You're right. But next time, I will be more careful not to strike when they are down. That was not an honorable duel.
Next time, strike before they kill one of our own.
With that, I think we're going to cycle over to Zeke and Wave.
Yeah, that was a very good ending point.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
She's had a teacher all her life. Oh man, no, this character's way too dramatic.
What do you say to Wave, Zeke?
Wait, are we alone?
Yeah, you guys are alone. You guys have...
Okay, I pull my gun. No, I'm kidding.
Is it the kick-ass scene where they're testing out bulletproof vests?
That's a good scene. All right, so Wave is meditating, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, kid, you taking a nap or something?
They're gonna open their eyes and shake their head no.
So Zeke's gonna kind of walk in and go right in front of them, and also kind of are you saying like crisscross applesauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Zeke's gonna come in and just awkwardly try and do the same, the same thing, sitting in front of you.
Would you like to help meditating?
Oh no, that sounds really boring. No offense. How are you doing?
They're gonna nod their head like yes.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do something, but you can't tell anyone, promise?
They'll stare at you.
Take off your helmet.
I need you to promise here.
They're gonna shake their head no.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna trust you anyway because I like you. So, yeah, I guess I might as well.
And I'm gonna take off my helmet. There's nothing remarkable.
He doesn't have a head. He has no head. There's no head under that armor.
No, takes off the helmet. He has a big scar on his face, but other than that, it's really nothing important or unique. He just likes having the helmet on. So, yeah, this is what I look like. Please don't tell anyone. If anyone asks, just tell them like I don't have a head or something. All right?
They'll nod yes. Wait, what species is he?
Oh, I'm human.
Oh.
I'm not special. I am legitimately basic. The Mun was right. It hurt, but he was right.
The Mun was right.
They'll nod yes, though.
So, now that I've shown you, right? I've shown you the secret. Can you tell me how you're doing with everything? Because a lot of crazy things happened today.
Doing alright. I didn't get hurt.
Yeah, that's pretty. You're pretty good out there, not getting hurt.
Are you injured?
Yeah, no, I got messed up pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still at 8 HP. No, I got messed up pretty bad. But hey, you know, it's part of the job.
They're gonna cast heal.
I don't know how that works.
It's just the D8. You'll heal 12 hit points as they just reach their hands out in front of you.
Whoa, that was pretty crazy. Thank you. That I feel a lot better. I'd actually like to give you something as well, and then I'm gonna give Wave the other comlink that I found, and it's like.
Take it.
So, because you and me are kind of working together, right? We have to be our own partners. This is right to my helmet. I'm gonna just show her show Wave that I have the comm link in my helmet. It's like, so if you ever need something, right? You just call me on the comm link and I'll be there, okay? Also, if the Jedi are ever getting too serious, because I feel like Drask, Els, and your two Jedi friends are like really serious all the time, and it gets really boring for me at least. I don't know how you feel, but if you ever just want to like play a prank on them or like do something fun, you can also just let me know.
They're gonna shake their head no.
Okay, we're not there yet. That's fine. No, that's okay. We'll work on that. You know, we'll work on that. But yeah, you know, we're partners now, so you got my back and I got yours, right?
I will protect you and everyone else to the best of my ability.
I'm sure you would, kid. And it kind of like noogie the head.
Get your hands fucked up because of spikes.
No. Obviously not like in the spike, but you know what I mean, like the little like pat head thing or whatever.
You get
in a not stabby hand way.
They have some free space on the top of their head, I think.
Yeah, there's some space for my fingers to not get stabbed.
While that's happening, you guys in loud speakers, as the music changes, are going to hear you You guys will watch as a massive yellow and gray ship flying up in space will begin lowering down into the atmosphere. You guys will watch as it begins hovering above the city and starts floating to the outskirts of the city. Over a massive loudspeaker, you're going to hear, "There's no need to fear. There's no need to fear. Circa Corp is here for you." And you're going to watch as this large ship begins lowering down outside of the city. Over near Gildara, where on your datapad as you're flicking through, those, like, mines and lumber yards you discovered were. And you watch as another ship that's half the size will also lower down and go to another area on the other side of the city, lowering down. Same Circa Corp logo, yellow ship, gray outline, lands as well. And with that, we're going to end session.
I recognized that color scheme the second you said it.
You little fat fink.
What was the what was the message?
Little fat fink. You little rat fink, you Andrew.
What? What?
You called Circa Corp.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I wasn't saying it as you think.
What?
I'll let Andrew and Nikos fight first.
Okay.
Why do you think I did it?
Because you mumbled in demonic Latin after you looked at the computer screen with the about the caves, the mines, and the.
We all have our things.
Yeah, but you whispered in Latin and you said it backwards. I played it backwards. You said Circa Corp. There's trees and mines here, and you said that in Latin backwards. And
they go up and they go, "How fat can I
be? I'm just doing what comes naturally."
Bigger and bigger.
Biggering is better. Thank you. Biggering is so much
Biggering is better.
So good.
It's a principle.
Biggering is more thematically better.
You guys
I know,
hear
right?
over the Zerka speakers, "Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up."
Let it shrivel up.
Andrew, I can't believe you. Why would you do this unaware? Why would you unaware do this, Andrew?
When I heard the music and heard a big ship coming down,
cuck.
I thought it was just going to be like the part in a Megamind where he comes down the giant floating Megamind head, but it was going to be the moon.
With style.
The Mun's like, "You might be a super villain, but I'm a mega super villain."
Oh, you might be a capitalist, all right, but I'm a super capitalist.
What's the difference?
Mega
That's the
capital.
difference between a villain and a
But I'm a baron.
All right.
Oh,
So,
Nice
For Nestle.
Andrew, give us our
Yeah?
boy goodbye.
As PP Boy says, I did not have any relations to that phone call.
Wait, nobody said anything about a phone call. What are you...